confidence and ease. Feel free to come in, ask questions. This is my 4 o'clock live, so I start here to make sure that I am engaging and chatting with you all first, and then I will go over the TikTok side, the TikTok streets, to connect with you guys over there as well. So let me know if you have any questions. Again, this is my 4 o'clock live, and we do have sound. I've had issues with sound in the past, so I always have to do a quick sound check. So appreciate everybody joining. Let me know if there's any questions. We're gonna get to talking and chatting in just a few moments. If you are new, I always tell you the rules of engagement. You want to make sure you are liking the live. Give me a thumbs up to say that you like the live. Go ahead and click that subscriber button so that you can get um, become a community member here. And then also click that bell to get notifications of when I go live and post content. So that's the rules, and that's how you can grow and build as you learn from me in terms of how to go live. Let me know if there's any questions. We're gonna get started, and we'll see how long I stay live. I'm thinking I'm gonna stay about an hour, but we'll see. We'll see where the conversation takes us. So I appreciate everybody coming through. Again, if you are new, put new in the chat. Also, let me know where you're from. I'm in Florida, so I always like to know who am I talking with, and come on in and ask questions as well, so that you feel at ease with this go live process. Hey, how you doing, idea barista? How's everything going? How are you feeling, friend? I'm tired. I think that's what I said a little while ago. I said I'm only gonna stay on for about an hour. I think this is one of those days where I feel like a little sluggish, moving a little slower. So I yeah, I just want to make sure that I come in. I'm staying here, staying accountable. We're growing. I need to post some content. Ugh. Doc, your live page on my team looks so cool. Each video is a different color. Is it? Thank you. Thank you. Look at you. Thank you for that. I'm all geeked, and obviously I don't do. You said me too. You tired? I'm sluggish. I don't do thumbnails, as you can tell. So I need to add thumbnails on the cover page or something, and I need to be a little bit more intentional with my descriptions and all that stuff. So there's some work I need to do. I'm being rather lazy. I need to spend a few minutes creating some descriptions, and then obviously setting up the page to be a little bit more optimized before I actually go live. And then I probably should create the thumbnails before I post too. That's the other thing I should do. This is my mom's old phone. Well, hello, friend. Well, welcome to the room, I guess. Welcome to the room. Let me know if you have questions about going live. Feel free. You said I noticed the title on yesterday's live. Haha. Yeah, what'd I say? Yesterday's live, I think I just said beginner live streaming tips. I've been using the same title, I think, today. So, but I do need to take the moment to get myself together. Thank you so much, everyone who is here. If you are new to my live, feel free. Oh, and today, yes, same title. That's my quick. Let me write something up real quick. Because the way it shows up, thank you all for being here. I appreciate everybody joining. Make sure you give me a like for the live. We're going to talk about live streaming. I was actually talking about the YouTube setup process to go live, so I'll talk about that in a second. Give me a like if you don't mind. Also, oh, the lipstick is actually in the shop. That's a new feature I got. I can talk about the YouTube Partners Program too, but it is actually in the shop. If you look at the post, click the shopping cart, and you see the lipstick and the lip oil. They're two different things I use. Thank you for asking. Bella, thank you for that. So what I tell people is that you make sure you like the live, subscribe to the channel, and click the bell to get notifications when I go live. I go live twice a day at 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. Eastern. This is my 4 p.m. live. I'm in Florida. Let me know where you're from. Put it in the chat for me. And thank you for the any questions that you have as well. Let's see. Just saw a message. I was going to respond. Okay. Thank you all for being here. Give me 1 second. Somebody sent me a message. Thank you for a second. Give me 1 second. I'm almost done. Okay. So thank you all for being here. So, oh, you're looking at my numbers. My numbers. Yeah, look at that, friend. I told you. I think it's the partners program too. So and so yeah. So the partner program, I think it is pushing out a little bit more, maybe a little bit more with intentionality. Maybe we'll see. I'm not sure. Let me know where you're from so that you can guys put in the chat so I can see if you're in the U.S. If you're not in the U.S., let me know that as well. I'm sorry. Let's see. So, thank you all for being here. I was responding to a message. I just wanted to make sure I did that. Welcome, welcome. Thank you so much, friend. So here, I was telling really quickly the setup for my YouTube because I use a tablet. I'm always very intentional about doing a couple of things. And when you go on my profile page, as you can tell, is mainly content of me live streaming. So I go live twice a day, and I'm now at 10 months of going live daily. And so with that, I will do the live streaming platform here on the tablet for YouTube. So I go to YouTube Studio, I click that, and because I'm clicking there, I'm also, I have a little window where I could do a quick photo. So I don't upload my thumbnail. I probably should have some thumbnails that I've created and upload those. So I need to figure out maybe a quick template approach to doing that. So I don't have that done so far. And then I need to, and so I just create the image here. And then I put a title in, and then I add the products and I go live. So I do need to build in some time to create a thumbnail that's a little bit more engaging so that I can be on the cover of the page so people can start seeing that, as well as making it such that I'm also adding my description before I go live. So maybe another 10 minutes, 15 minutes of work before I hit the go live button. Right now I'm operating in like 2 minutes beforehand. I gotta do those two to three different things and then I hit go live. But I probably need to build in some extra time so I'm able to get my page up and running and optimized. So you always want to be intentional about your channel and how to get things set up. There's some back end system things I need to do. And then there's also some other enhancements I need to make to my channel. I think I'm gonna upgrade my banner. I need to probably add a photo. I'm looking at some other things I'm looking to do to just kind of make sure things are a little uniform. When you think about me as a brand, I need to maybe emphasize that a little bit more. So I'm trying to figure out what does that look like. And so there's little things like that. Now that I'm in the YouTube Partners Program, I'm trying to be a little bit more intentional about what I say, what I'm doing, and how people can refer back to my page and get like a seamless experience from it. So there's some things like that I'm paying attention to. So as you start going live, you're gonna improve over time. You don't have to have all things figured out from day one. You can grow, you can build, you can get some of the different monetization options and still make pivots and shifts along the way. Okay? So I don't want you guys to feel like you have to have all the answers. And I say that all the time. Practice makes progress. And if you look at this channel and the videos I posted, you'll see the evolution. You'll see me from when I started off using my son's tablet. You'll see the videos that I use my webcam. I have a webcam as well. You'll see the videos that I also have done here on the tablet side, and then you'll see the light changes. So there's so many different things you can do to show up so that you can still build and go live. And again, it's just a matter of starting. So that's my message for you all. Let me know if you guys have any questions. I'm happy to support. I'm gonna go live. You guys know I co-stream on the TikTok side, so I co-stream over there. And let me know if you have any questions. Um, Okay, give me 1 second. So, appreciate the support. Let me know if you have any questions. Let's see. All right, so let me go on the TikTok side. I started messaging someone and realized I need to get going. Thank you all for being here. Appreciate it. Pals, how's everything going on your end? Are you going to go live again tonight? And I love your setup from last night too. It was really looking good. Pals is my moderator. If you guys are new and you're trying to figure out how to get your page started and up and running, she's great. So definitely subscribe to her channel, connect with her. She's a great person to also support you in your Go Live journey. So I just wanted to make sure you guys knew you got some good supporters in the room. I should thank you that you inspired. I did. The lighting, I did like that. I love your cube. You said the cube worked when I came in the room. The kid was like, no, we ain't gonna work for you. Okay, we'll work for her. Thanks for that, though. I appreciate it. It looked good. It looked really good. All right, guys, let's see. Let me get going. I was so mad, but grateful. It's good that you tried it again. It probably just needed to rest. That's it. Let's see. Hold on. Give me 1 second. I'm sorry. I don't know why I'm engaged in a conversation at the same time. This person I'm about to go live for real. This person was messaging me about the go live process, and I was answering her questions, and I realized I need to stop. So I'm about to go live now, friends. I appreciate you. TikTok live. We are going live. Thank you all for being here. We are live on TikTok. This is my 4 p.m. live. We are talking about how to go live. Appreciate you all being here. We're going to stay on topic of live streaming. Let me know if you have questions about going live. Feel free to come in. This is my 4 o'clock live where we go live with confidence and ease. If you are a beginner live host and you're looking to go live, this is the live for you. Let me put my board up. Let me know if you have questions on how to go live. If you want to go live, you're in the room to get beginner tips. I'm going to help you with live streaming tips. Feel free to come in and ask questions on how to go live and live on TikTok. Let me know if you have any questions, friends. I appreciate you all being here. We're going to get started in just a few minutes. We'll see if we can get to 10K likes in 10 minutes. So come on in and support the live stream. Let me know if you have questions, friends. We are talking all things going live. So come on in. Feel free to ask questions. This is my 10 o'clock live, friends. Thank you so much for being here. Let me know if you have questions as we prepare to go live with confidence and ease. Feel free to connect with me as you come in. We're going to talk all things going live. Appreciate everybody joining. Thank you so much, friends. If you come in, let me know if you have questions. Let's go live, friends. All right. Again, this is my 10 o'clock live. Sorry, 4 o'clock. I don't know why I said 10 o'clock, y'all. Why y'all letting me say 10 o'clock? Ain't nobody gonna stop me. Like, it ain't 10 o'clock. So come in, friends. We're talking about all things going live. Appreciate you all joining. So come in, ask questions, get connected. Appreciate you all being here. Thank you so much. Thank you all for joining. Feel free to ask questions and come in and learn how to go live. Noble, how are you, friend? Hey, hello. I'm operating within two places. Thank you so much for coming back. I appreciate you joining the live again. Those who are coming in, if you are new to the live, put new in the chat. Thank you so much. Hargrove, thank you so much. Is that Janine? Is that it, Janie? Thank you for being here. I did go live for the first time today. How? So you mentioned it earlier, and you said it wasn't that bad, huh? Hey, friend, you're new. Welcome to the room. Thank you for coming in and chiming in. I appreciate people who come in and say hello, especially my new folks, beginners. You guys are getting going. Um, it's pronounced Janelle. Thank you for saying that. I appreciate that. You know, sometimes when the letters. So I'm going to give you a pro tip, just really quickly. Pro tip. So if you want, and this is for you too, Noble. So this is for both of you. When you create your profile, your username is the @ symbol is your unique name. That's your unique name. Nobody else can have that name on this account. If somebody tries to impersonate you, and I do have impersonators, they have to put a letter or a number or a symbol, something else to distinguish that whatever that name is. Hey pals, how you doing, friend? Thank you so much for being here. When you create your username, your nickname is the name that we see here. This is the nickname. They say name now. They used to call it nickname, but they say the name. And so when you create it, it typically will allow you to put spaces. Like I have Dr. period space Lisa, and then I have the little line, and I have launch your income. And so it allows you to put spaces. You have 7 days. Every 7 days you can change that. So what you want to do is go in and change it and maybe put spaces, capitalized letters. It does not have to be the same as your username, and you can make it whatever you want it to be. It's your nickname, you know. And obviously people can have your nickname, multiple people can have that name, but you want to do that because the way it shows up here, sometimes people, especially live hosts, and when you become a live host and people are coming to your live, you're going to want them to pronounce your name. You're going to make that part of your brand. Your name is your brand. And so you want to be intentional about how you set that up. So, and let's be real, you don't have to use your real name. It doesn't have to be your government name. It could be another name you choose. How are you still on? Or did you leave and come back? Christine, I left and came back. I go live twice a day. I go live at 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. Eastern daily. Chucky, how are you? Come flying into the room. I appreciate your friend coming in. Others who have joined, and I miss saying hello. Welcome to the room. Appreciate you all being here. Thank you so much. If you don't mind liking the live, we're at 3.4K. That's right under my name. And all you have to do is tap the screen or use a tapper, whatever you need. And we're going to try to get there in 10 minutes. So we're 5 minutes in. So let's see if we can get that number going. Thank you for that tip. You are so welcome. So have you gone live yet? Let me know. You said you're new here, Janelle. You said you're new here. And then Noble, you said it was your first live. It was good, huh? Okay. Well, you don't have live access yet either. So once you get to 50 followers and a blue box, we'll talk about engagement. The blue box next to your name is the engagement. How you doing, Tressie? How are you, friend? Did I say that? Tressie. So thank you for being here. When people fly in, that's because they have a blue box that allows that visibility. That's how I can see them coming in, because their numbers, their engagement level has increased to the point that they can come in at the top of the screen. So that's really that's something, that's kind of a goal most people have. I'm new on TikTok. Well, welcome to the TikTok streets. Welcome to the community. I'm happy I was one of your first rooms. I have 177 followers. Look at you, you're growing. That's good. That is good, friend. That's awesome. I am new and building up the nerve to go live tomorrow. Donna, you got this, friend. So here's the tip. Noble asked me the question, what's the first tip I would give for beginners? Let me start there. I'm going to give the beginning now. Okay. And I want you guys to continue to engage. We're 6 minutes. We're 5.5K likes. So let's see if we can like that live and get more of our friends in the room. We're going to see if we can move the needle on that. Here's what I will tell you guys. Thank you so much. Here's what I will tell you. Don't worry about a topic. I don't care what you think you're going to talk about. I don't want you to talk about it. I don't want you to talk about it for the first 3 lives. Here's why. Okay. Here's my tip. I need for you to get familiar with the platform. Okay. A lot of times people come in and they're trying to say their topic, trying to focus on saying whatever they were thinking their live stream was about, and they miss engagement opportunities. We've had people come in that are new, that are trying to learn and grow, and they're getting information from me. I've asked them if they were new, put new in the chat. They did it, which was great. Not everybody's going to listen to you, but that's okay. You're practicing that. You're practicing the engagement. You're seeing people come in. You click their photo. You see if they have words in their bio. So Bobby Ann just came in, helping you. Her bio says helping you make with a money bag from anywhere Gen Xer, digital and affiliate marketing, side hustles, and then it gets cut off. But I appreciate you being here, friend. So you're trying to get to know folks. That is what you should focus on, those first 3 lives. Also, I want you to focus on playing around with the different features. I want you to connect and read what's in here. If you look at the number of people in the room, there's a question mark in the corner. Read the information about what does that number mean. Click your bio. Click the information up there. Click the gift gallery that's inside your bio. Read what's inside there. Okay? Click your level of engagement. There's a blue box there for you. Click that number and you'll see a blue screen pops up and there's a question mark in that corner. There's so much you could be learning and doing that you overlook. Click the little house. There's a house right once TikTok universe leaves on your side. You guys can't see it as viewers, but on the live host side, there is actually a little house shape. Click that. That's your real-time analytics. So when you're live, you are trying to figure out what's here, click around, play with different features. This is called an effect. Thank you, Liz. How you doing, friend? There's all types of effects. You can share your live out. All those things I want you to click around. There's 3 dots in the corner. You can mirror your screen. You can flip your camera. That's what I want. I want you to do that. Thank you. We hit the 10K in 10 minutes. Thank you so much. We did that in 9 minutes. That was good, y'all. Look at y'all. Somebody's comment got filtered. If you want to retype it, it got filtered. So I didn't say, hey, hands, how are you, friend? Thank you so much. Appreciate your hands and motion. Thank you for the heart puffs. So go ahead and get acclimated, okay? Get acclimated. It is not, it's not important to have all the verbiage down. I don't want you to be nervous. I just want you to go on the screen. If somebody comes in your room, you can say, hey, this is my very first live. I'm playing around with some of the features, trying to figure out what's here. Welcome to my room. Have you gone live before? Let me know if you got any tips. That's what you're doing. You don't have to have all your setup and all the details and stuff down pat. You do not. So keep that in mind. We're going to let some of that nervous energy in because you're just on the screen figuring it out. All right. And then it's funny. Thank you so much for the follow. It's funny because I click here and there's all types of effects and other features. There's stickers. So if you want to click stickers, these stickers are here. So that's a sticker you can put up on your room. And a whole bunch of other stickers are in here. And so just know that there are always things you can do. Let me click the welcome one. I like the welcome one. So you can have that there. And there's the sound effects. I did this earlier today. It was kind of funny, y'all. So you can change your voice. I can change to a chipmunk. I'm now a chipmunk voice. I don't know if it sounds like a chipmunk. It sounds very squeaky. You can change your voice. You can do all that. Again, play with the effects, including the voice effects. There's all types of effects. So just know it's in there, all right? So people try to do all the other stuff and they want their live to go perfectly from day one. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about it. If you want to play with the other effects that are in there, I'm not going to do the other effects because there's plenty. There's the gingerbread man, there's the Santa Clauses, there's all types of stuff that you could do. Any type of effect. Play with the effects one day. You know what I'm saying? So again, you can decide what you want to use for your room. I landed with a hand heart. I've been using this effect for almost a year now because I talk with my hands. I'm moving constantly. And I just needed to figure out what could I do. And so I do the heart symbol. And so again, that's what I'm using. There's people, I was in Pal's rooms yesterday and she has a light fixture in her back of her room, but she also on her screen, she's using, was it kind of like a star symbols? Pals, I don't know if you're in the room over here, friend. I think that's what it was. It was something really cool. I love seeing it. So now we got to 15K. Awesome. Thank you all who are here. So I just love seeing it because her room has like this nice little glow to it. So again, you could figure out what your background's going to look like and how you might set up your room. Again, don't overthink it. Okay? I don't want you to overthink it. That's my new mantra because when people ask that question now, I'm now in a state of saying, I can give you tips on your fourth live, but the first three, I don't want you to stress about it. The first three, you're actually required to unlock the TikTok features. So you want to do those first three lives at least within 7 days. So you can do live number one day, live number two the next day, the live number three the third day. That's what I would do just to get it out the way. You have to go a total of 30 minutes over the course of those three lives. And in those 30 minutes, you want to make sure that, again, you're unlocking the features. All right. TikTok gave us the flash go. Oh, I sent an invite. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to do that. Hey, friend. We're going to say goodbye, though. I hit invite by accident. Y'all, I was trying to hit the flash go. TikTok gave me 6 heart me's. Let me know if you guys have not sent your heart me. And I think you just sent yours, didn't you, Charlene? I appreciate you being here, friend. Thank you so much. I missed you by like 30 seconds because I had to get him off my screen. But heart me it is. So if you guys don't mind, heart me is a flash go. Yes, and it is lonely in there the first couple of lives. Um, the first couple of you missed my whole spiel, friend. I thank you for the daily harmony. I want you to be alone. I want you to be alone. I want you to play with the effects. I want you to learn how to do different things. That's my new spiel for my newbies. I don't want you guys to stress about people being in your room. You said, I can't believe that. What happened? The person on the screen. I hit the invite. I invited them by accident. But yeah, thank you so much. I saw you tell him goodbye, sir. Oh no, well, thank you for that rose. I didn't realize. Welcome to the room. Thank you for sending that rose, friend. Appreciate the support. Thank you that it gave you a heart me. I missed. Oh, that it gave me a heart me. Yes, it gave me a heart me. TikTok is not being nice today. It's all good. Yeah, I just got here. Sorry, no problem. Fury, stay with me. Stay with me. I'm gonna recap what I said, friend, because I don't want you guys to be nervous. And I think you've gone live. You've done your first three. Let me know if you've done all three of them yet. Organic Beauty, hello, friends. Others coming in the room. I appreciate you all being here. Charlene, thank you so much. If you guys don't mind sharing out the live, if you click the arrow in the corner, you can repost. You can add to story. You can share it to individual friends or group chats. If you press my nose or my glasses, you can actually do what's called a power share if you press down. And the power share is another way to share it out to your friends. So if you press down in the middle of the screen, it pulls up other people you can send the live to. And at the very bottom, you can send it to people if you want to share it out. And then you click that area there and you can share it with a list of other friends. So just know that's how you want your audience to engage, by sharing out the live and supporting your live stream. So I thank you all for being here. Let's see. You said, yes, I had people to, hello, Life Safety. Hello, friend. You said, yes, I had people to be there with me on the first one, but after that it has been lonely. Yeah, so my tip is that you learn, Black Lotus, how you doing? You learn the features in here. You learn how to start engaging with individuals. That's key. You got to do that engagement, and you got to practice that in those first few lives, especially because people are coming and going, and it is awkward and uncomfortable in the beginning. But if you are focused on just the live stream and how people are coming to your room, and you're clicking their photo and you're saying hello. So Tracy M just joined me. Her bio says grounded intuition, helping women come out of survival mode and back into their bodies. And then you got to cut off. But just read the bios. Click the names of the people in here. They may not stay. Tracy may be gone. Tracy, are you still here? Say hi if you are. But just recognize people will come and go out your room all the time. And so you just have to say hi to them, and then they may move on, and that's totally fine. Hey, Elizabeth. Hey, Noble. Yes, it feels awkward at first. It does, but it gets easier. It gets a lot easier. And you get people in that want to be in your room, that want to learn, and then you learn how to engage back. As a live host, your job is to educate, entertain, and inspire people. Okay? You are there to keep that engagement going. Look at you, Janelle. You like Janelle 25K. Appreciate you. Hey, Coach Chantel. And so if you know your role in terms of supporting people, then you got to stay focused on that as well. And there's a lot of creators that come on here and their mindset is all about, well, let me just lecture. Let me just share my information. And they're not engaging back. Good afternoon, Coach Chantel. So let me put my tapper on. I heard that. Thank you so much, everybody. I appreciate the support. We're gonna get this thing going, get people in the room. Appreciate you all tapping and sharing, liking. That's let me know if you're too new to understand what we're talking about in terms of the like goal. Let me know because I do think it's important for you to get people to come in your room and engage. So I just told you what the live host role is. As viewers, your role is to engage. Okay? You said not live yet. You're gonna get there, friend. Thank you all. I appreciate you with the populars as well. Appreciate the support, helping with that populars and everybody coming in supporting the live by liking, sharing, and commenting. So that's all important. That is free support. That helps the room get moving. The chat is moving, and you guys are engaging with each other. Lynn, Lynn's 50/50, is that it? Welcome to the room. Thank you so much. We're going to talk about, you don't have live access yet, but as you get more community and build, you'll get live access pretty soon. You can typically get it with 50 followers in the blue box next to people's names. That's called the engagement box. So you're coming into a live and you're engaging and you're letting TikTok know you want to go live because you attend lives and you're an engaged viewer. Okay, I'm too new. On my first 3 lives, can you get the daily love? Daily love is the daily heart me up here, the heart plus. Yeah, people can get you. TikTok live is the very first way you can earn money. A lot of people go live and earn. Yeah, you get monetized by going live. Miss Cooper, you are a boy mom, wife, coffee lover, Jesus follower, traveler, and dream chaser. Love that. Appreciate you being here, friend. So you can absolutely grow. So I was saying, as a viewer, your job is to engage. You are not watching television, okay? When you come to somebody's live room, hey Nancy, you are committing to engage. You are committing to being an engaged viewer. You don't sit back and just go like this the whole time. Well, you ain't tapping the screen, you ain't shared the live out, you haven't commented, you haven't put stickers in the chat, you haven't connected with other viewers here as well. You haven't supported the gift gallery or the live goal or became a super fan. You ain't did nothing. No badges, no nothing. You just sit here watching. That's television, and this ain't TV. If we could put that sticker in the chat, y'all, this ain't TV, y'all. So just know that there's a purpose here. All right, there's a bigger picture, and you want to support. All right, so keep that in mind. When you come here, you're supporting. Okay, so it's just the extras you have reserved, earned. Redo that for me. What you mean by that? Okay, so it's just the extras you have reserved, earned. I'm not understanding, friend. Hey, Jay Lee. Thank you so much, Jamie Lee. How are you, friend? Sniffle. How you doing, friend? Thank you for that daily heart me. I appreciate everybody coming in. Do me a favor, reword that, Mrs. Cooper. I don't know what you meant by that. What's the reserve, friend? What did you mean by that? Those who are coming in, appreciate you being here. Good. It's the extras you have to earn. The extras you have to earn. What's the extras you're referring to? What do you mean by extras? You have to earn. You mean like the Creator Rewards Program, TikTok Shop for Creator to become an affiliate? Is that what you mean by extras? Those type of ways to monetize? You have to earn that? You do. That is true. If you're talking about those type of programs. Yeah, you do have to earn those. Those are not something that you automatically, the voiceover and such. For the live stream, Mm-mm. I don't, um, no, I don't think we're talking about, you said voiceover. You mean like the voice chat? Is that what you meant? Like doing a voice chat live? Maybe that's what you meant. I'm slow. Where are the stickers? Where you put your comment at? Thank you so much, Coach Chantel. Appreciate your friend. Thank you for that. Where you put your comment and say where are the stickers, that comment box. Before you hit send, there's a heart in the comment box. Click the heart and the stickers are in there. Mrs. Cooper, I want to make sure I understand your question because I think your question is important for everybody to hear. Good afternoon from NYC. Welcome, friend. Thank you so much. Appreciate you being here. Thank you for the follow. Others coming in the room, I appreciate you all being here. Thank you so much. Appreciate all the support. Let me know if you have any questions as you prepare to go live. Let me know if you have any questions as well. So yeah, so as you prepare to go live, Unwritten Unstoppable. Hello, friend. Welcome to the room. Thank you so much. Let's see. Thank you, Dr. Lisa Cares. Appreciate that, Elizabeth. You found the stickers. I appreciate that. So we have a lot of new friends in the room. So I appreciate you all coming in. Um, it is, like I said, it's about engagement, and you guys are coming in and engaging. So I appreciate all the support. I see some of y'all hitting my Service Plus. Service Plus is in the corner. I don't know if that's intentional. It may have the message when you come in to DM the creator. If you're curious about Service Plus, I'll talk about that. That's something that I do talk about. If you do have a specific question, especially my newbies, there are no bad questions here. Definitely ask questions. I want you guys to learn and grow. And then I am a Creator Network agency. That's a free program. You can learn about that as well. I'll talk about it, but you got to be going live. So it's a program for a live host to support live hosts. I think I understand now. I can get the hearts, the daily love. I just can't change my voice until 4. I don't know what you mean by that. Until, so wait a minute. So are you talking about in the voice and are you literally talking about changing your voice? So you're talking about the feature for the different effects? Like if I change my voice, I'm talking right now, my voice has changed. Do you literally mean change your voice? Like having this feature get unlocked? Let me know if that's what you're talking about. So you said yes. So you want to change your voice. Okay. I don't know. You got me baffled now. I don't know what I thought that would just be there from day one. So the voice live is not there on your first time? Are you telling me that? Maybe it's not. I told you I was new. Oh, well, wait a minute. So I think it's there. Let's not assume it's not there. I think those features are there. Unless somebody else knows otherwise. I think you should see that. You should see the ability to click the little wand. Effects are in there, voice effects, all that is there. And you're saying it may not be into the voice, into the 4th live. I have a question. I tried to go live, but they asked me to verify who I am. I did, but it's still asking. So you might need to go into your settings to see if your age is there. If you have set up your account with your age verification set up, that your birth date, your date of birth is in there. Um, and then try some of the other verification methods. I think they give you a couple different options, like show your ID with your photo, or do the selfie thing where they can show you that way as well. So try the other methods and see if that works. Okay, I'll try. I'm planning to do my first live. Mrs. Cooper, you ain't never been live then. That was cute. You said the 4th live, ain't it? I think it's there, friend. If it's not, that's news to me. I didn't know it wasn't there. But yeah, try it and see what happens. You're planning to do your first live on my days off next week, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. I love that. Yes, do it. Do it. Just keep make it a plan and do it. That's the biggest thing. People say they're gonna do something and they don't follow through. So do it. I show my ID and debit card and it's still Not letting me in. It could be again. It could be in your ID. Hey, Resilient, how are you, friend? This is one of Nika's friends. I'm saying you Nika's friend. Hey, friend. Welcome for getting that daily heart me. If it continues, you're gonna have to put a help desk ticket in. Okay, so that's what I'm gonna tell you to do. Put a help desk ticket or a support ticket. You're gonna go to your profile page, 3 lines in the top corner, those hamburger lines. Click that, and then scroll down the settings and privacy. Once you click that, scroll all the way down to the help center and put a ticket in. So that's what I would tell you to do if it continues to not let you get in. Um, you said I put in my notice yesterday. Did you? I see you, Jamie Lee. All right, friend. Message me on IG. We'll chat over there, friend. Yeah, so, I invited somebody again. Oh, why am I inviting people? I just had to let somebody out my room earlier. Oh my gosh. Hello, friend. Bye. And they keep accepting. They keep accepting the invitations. Like, what? Oh my gosh, I don't know, y'all. Be careful as you're scrolling. As you're scrolling through, your little fat fingers will hit the thing. Thank you so much, Resilient. How you doing, friend? So my little fingers keep hitting the little thing. I don't know why I keep inviting folks. Be like, okay, I'm gonna accept her invitation. So, oh my gosh, these are these are things that can happen, y'all. I ain't gonna say they're new mistakes and they're ongoing mistakes. So just know that that will happen. Not sure where to start. OG Wildflower, how are you, friend? Thank you so much for being here. Science rooted healing, not woohoo, just truth. Tap to explore, and then it cuts off. I appreciate you being here. I'm so scared I will. You will. You will message me. You will. Yeah, you will. But message me. Message me. So we can chat about it. He said, I love your lives. I've been watching for a week. I ordered lighting. Hopefully it's here by Tuesday. And if it's not, we are still going live, Mrs. Cooper. Okay? If it's not here, we're going to still go live. You just won't have the little cute lighting. But that's okay. You will be fine. So live now. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. You changed your background. It looks nice. Orange green. You know what? The color changes automatically. What you been doing, Chris? It's been like that for like 2 weeks. It changes automatically. It's scrolling. Yeah. Um, I think maybe one time, okay, in all fairness, maybe it was one time I didn't have it on the fade feature. So maybe that's what you're seeing. You're seeing that it's fading because I think I did have it like orange one time. So I appreciate you all being here. I appreciate you. Oh, I've been invited to other lives and accepted. It's fun. You accept the invitations. I need to do that one day. Maybe I'll do it. I'm not gonna do it today, y'all. I'm just saying I'm not doing it today. But one day I will intentionally go in and accept or send invites and see who accepts my invitation. That would be fun. That is true. That would be fun. And see who I get. Almost like a roulette game. See who I get. I've never done that before. Thank you so much, everybody. But you can do that. As you can tell, you can host with any and everybody. There's a lot of options out there. And then sometimes you want to turn that feature off. Okay. So I know some of you are like unnerved about that, and people will pop up on your screen and send requests. And so you do want to turn that feature off if you're not looking to do that. I'll show you guys how to do it because I don't want you guys to have that happen, especially my newbies. What topics do you recommend discussing your first 3 lives? Ooh, Bobby. Bobby. You know what, Bobby, you need a bio. So we're going to get you right. You need to put some words in your bio. You know what, Bobby, I changed my tune on that. So I'm going to tell you what I recommend. I did it on a live for one person and he showed up. He did. He showed up. And the people I invited today, they've been showing up too. So, okay. So Bobby, give me 1 second, Bobby. I want to answer your question. I think your question is important for a lot of people in the room. Thank you for the heart puff. Appreciate your friends. If you're new, put in the chat. Put in the chat. Thank you so much. TikTok, be nice. I saw where it glitched a little bit. So be nice, TikTok. And so if you are new, put new in the chat so we can say hi to you and get to know you. You said almost new. You're not new no more. You're not new. You've been at this live hosting. Has it been a full week yet? Miss Chris, how are you? You are new, friend. Welcome to the room. You said emotional, intelligent, queen, embracing spiritual. Oh, where'd it go? Thank you all for coming in while speaking truth to power. I love that. Welcome to the room. Good afternoon, Miss K Latte. How are you? Sonia, Queen, how are you? You live schedule. You go live. Look at you, Monday through Thursday, 8 p.m. Sundays, and at 5. I love that, friend. Welcome to the room. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Others who came in. Hey, Robin, how are you? Welcome to the room as well. Welcome back. Healthy, hello. How are you as well? Wound care, wellness, prevention, turning medical knowledge into simple daily tasks. Appreciate you all being here. Thank you so much. I always want to say hi to the new folks. So let me do this. I'm going to go to my shop page. I want to show you guys just the feature to turn off having guest invites. Okay, so I want you just to do this. Know that it does exist and you can turn that feature off. Going live 3 times in first 7 days is the first week after being able to go live, correct? Going live 3 times in the first 7 days is the first week after being able to go live, correct? I think that's incorrect. But if I interpret that correctly, you got to go live 3 times, ideally in the first 7 days. Now, you could have got live access 2 months ago. Don't matter. But once you go live that first time, try to do those next 2 lives, so a total of 3 lives within the first 7 days. Okay? So I think that's what you're asking me. So some people wait. I know there's some of y'all who got live access and never went live. Y'all were like, I'm too scared, I'm not going live. And then finally you came to my live and you was like, you know what, maybe I will go live. So yeah, so it doesn't matter when you get the live access. Just know you got to do 3 lives, a total of 30 minutes for those 3 lives. So it could be first live, day 1, 10 minutes, day 2, 10 minutes, day 3, 10 minutes. You got to do 30 minutes and you unlock different features. So you heard Mrs. Cooper asking like, hey, do I get the voice chipmunk voice thing that she was talking about? It was really funny. I didn't know that's what she was referring to. I do think it's there, but pinning comments you don't get immediately. I do know that is true. It actually says you don't have that feature yet. So they unlock different features for you. I know back in the day you didn't get the ability to have a co-host. Like I was just inviting people that was popping up as a co-host. You didn't get that opportunity initially either. You had to wait to get that. I think they do now allow it. Thank you so much, Coach Rhonda. I see you, friend. Thank you all for the Daily Heart Means. I see the stickers going. Unwritten Unstoppable. Thank you for the roses, everybody. How you doing, Tracy NP? How are you, friend? Thank you so much for being here. Um, so I know you have to unlock some of those features as you're pinning comments or having co-host or multi-guest. I did not get a heart me until after the 3rd live. I think 3rd. Okay, so you think that might be a feature that unlocks afterwards as well? It could be. I don't remember when I first got heart me's. That's fair. It probably isn't. I know people can send you gifts. They can send you roses. They can send you some other gifts. So as people come in, they're gonna always be able to send gifts because TikTok will make sure of that. So now the heart me maybe not, but the gifting yes. so so just know. So you're unlocking features and stuff. Yeah, I inadvertently invited someone on the first live. Did you? So maybe you do have co-host feature. It freaked you out. Yes, all of that, just not the heart me. Okay, perfect. Okay, so you're unlocking those features, guys. So that's why you're doing it. Get it out the way. 100 minutes. Congratulations, friend. Okay, let me show you guys this feature real quick, and then I'm going to tell you my tip all over again on what. So this is the other page on what you want to do for that first live. So talk about that, especially my new friends in the room. Okay, so I'm going to hit go live. Let me flip this so you guys can see it fully. I'm going to hit go live just so that you guys can see. This is going to be a quick show and tell. Hey, all. Hello, friends. Thank you so much for being here. You see these features. Like I said, these features may or may not. We're going to lean towards maybe not, but they might be there. This is called the co-host feature. What I'm doing by accident, what I did a little while ago is that I invited someone because as you're going live, TikTok is sending different messages. So right there, TikTok just said invite. TikTok is actually telling my other account, this is my shop page, to invite me. to invite this account. So you understand what just happened? And so as this is moving up, when I was scrolling into your messages, I accidentally hit that invite message. And that's how that person popped up. Okay? And so TikTok got some other guest and invite messages that pop up. So just be aware that that can happen. To turn off the ability for people to request you, and that's what this area is. You can invite friends. I'm a friend in my own other account. Or TikTok has some random people, some suggested people, that's what they call them. And then you can also do a quick invite. When you get an invite, a box is going to pop up on your screen where someone has invited you to join their live. You can accept or you can decline. And then you can also turn that feature off for like 10 minutes if you want to not be interrupted. And if you don't accept, if you don't decline rather, I think it defaults to accepts it. And so that person comes up in your room. So it's a little weird. But if you want to cut that feature off, you can hit these three dots in the corner and it goes to settings and you can turn that feature off. That's this one here. Allow invitations from people who aren't your friends when you're live. You can turn that off. All right. And then you can turn off these other things if you don't want your own friends to be invited and sending invites either. So you can turn that off. I just wanted to make sure you guys knew that is something you do have some control over. And you can turn it off. Yes, all of that just not the heart me. And then hold on one second. Thank you all. Hey, sweetie pie, how are you, friend? Thank you all for coming in. Let me make sure we let's see. Thank you all for engaging. I see you all. I appreciate everybody coming through, grabbing your daily heart me. Real estate cash nationwide. Thank you so much for being here. I see you, friend. You want to make sure you are engaging because people will not engage back if you don't engage properly. That happened to me and it was awkward. I know you. And so really quickly, just so that you guys know how to remove that person. So if you have an invite, say the person's in your room, what's going to happen? It's going to be this little box that pops up. It's a tiny little, it's a box. It's like a door. Okay. It's like a door. So if you see the door, it's like a little door with an arrow. Like, hey, get them out of here. That's what you're clicking. It's not there now because no one's in my room, but there's a little arrow with a door with an arrow. And you're going to click it and that it says, do you want to disconnect the person? It's not disconnecting you. It's disconnecting them from your live. Okay. So that's how you get rid of them. All right. You said app, FYP, you said you got an app message. Windows also had an update for Live Studio. Oh, Windows. So if you're doing Live Studio, there's an update. Leanne said that there was an update this week too. She said it was glitching so badly. Love Universified. How are you? Thank you so much. Content. Thank you so much for being here. Content Fitness. Is that it? Thank you so much for Content with Kelly. Thank you so much for being here. Others come in our room. I appreciate you all. If you are new, I always say when you come in, make sure you're making yourself known because this is not TV. We are not on television. We are on live, but this is not television. So, you know, you can, if you don't engage, you're not really connecting with people. So the point of this app is to engage. So I want you guys to know engagement is key. Thank you so much, friends, for saying hello. Is it Ichedro? Let me know if I said that correctly. I'm building something bigger. We'll probably overthink this in the process of making, and then it cuts off memories. What are you making, friend? Welcome to the room. I appreciate you all being here. Thank you so much for engaging. That's important. You always want to engage with other live hosts, and that's how other viewers, and that's how you grow. Because you gotta grow, build connections. You need to make sure you're always thinking about how do you expand and grow here on this app. Okay, so I want you guys to make sure you're building good connections. Welcome to the room. Thank you, Redbone. Thank you so much for being here. Hello, friend. How are you? What is it, Magdalia? Thank you so much for being here as well. Join me on my journey of coloring. Welcome to the room. Appreciate you. Hello, hello. Others in the room, if you don't mind saying hello. So my new friends, who's gone live? Who's nervous and afraid? Put that in the chat. I'm going to tell you what I would suggest in terms of your live process. I'm going to give you my recommendation on how to go live, okay? Almost at 80K. Let's go. Appreciate you, Fred. Appreciate you. For the tapping, we just hit the 80K. Someone disrespectful came on my live and I responded and got suspended. Don't know how to let them off. Oh, okay. So Miss Chris, let me do this. I'm going to pin your comment. When I pin a comment, because I touch the words that you wrote, I don't go back and forth with people. I'm gonna be honest with you. I've never made that my practice. Sometimes I'll let a comment go through because they're being funny, like the person who comes in and puts vote in my chat. I'm like, you know what, you should vote. I'm okay with that. Okay, she could say vote. But when they say something disrespectful or inconsiderate, I don't go back and forth. I touch the words and a screen pops up. I can mute, block, and report. Now, if they say something really disrespectful and was it discriminatory, harassment, anything like that, I actually do the opposite. I do report, and then I mute the comment because you got to get rid of the words. That's what mute means, and then I block them. Okay, I always do that. I don't go back and forth with people. So when I touch your words right now, it'll give me a screen, and I can pin your comment. And TikTok approved me pinning your comment. And so that's what I do. Again, I don't and so when I pin your comment, that's where the mute, block, and report happens. And so you don't want to get in a situation where you're going back and forth with people. People can report you. They can report your live. They can easily do that. They do need to have some level of evidence that you did something inappropriate, but you got people who are just really mean spirited. So just make sure you don't go down to their level. Okay, this is a kids app, and you got kids who act like kids and adults that act like kids. Look, what in the world, Black Lotus? What? What is that? Oh my gosh! I was like, what is all that? I've never gotten that before. What was that? That was cool. Oh my gosh, that was the premium shuttle. Premium shuttle. Wow. Thank you for that. I appreciate you, friend. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. That was humongous. We was all on liftoff. Love that. I go live and struggle with engagement as well. Not a lot of people coming inside. Content Kelly, stay with me, friend. We're gonna talk. I want you guys, if you have OMG, I'm too nervous to go live. Okay, we're going to talk about the engagement process. And I want you guys to keep this in mind. If you have not been going live long and you're concerned about people engaging in your live and people are not doing what they need to do, I'm going to ask you to do what I'm about to tell my newbies to do. I'm going to ask you to do a reset. So we're going to talk through that process. But I'm still struggling with engagement. There we go. Did I invite somebody again? Lord, I hope not. I don't think I did. I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid of going live. I have to shake my head. I was struggling for my life to shake my head right. Thank you. You guys are awesome. I've gone live 3 times. I really need to go live more and build my business. That is so true. People miss that. If you are going live, you got to talk about your business. If you are a business owner and you're trying to build your brand as well as promote your services, your products, you got to talk about it. You got to talk about it. And I know a lot of times we get here and we go down a path and we don't come back. We don't talk about stuff. You got to talk about it. So I will be talking about stuff in a second. So do you feel more followers are gained through pop-up lives or scheduled lives? Scheduled lives. Scheduled lives, 100%. I'm close to 5,000. When I hit that, I have the confidence. I think, what? No, you don't have to wait until you build 5,000. You should be going live now. Oh my gosh, that's a big no. Don't do that. Don't even do that to yourself. Get going. Go live, friend. You got to start building your community. It takes time. It takes time. Okay. So here, let's do this. I see comments coming in. I'm nervous. I love that, but that's okay. That's the whole practice makes progress. Put that in the chat, friends. Do it scared. I love that, Teresa. Do it scared. Practice makes progress. You are practicing this. This is not something you do successfully overnight. You just heard somebody just say, oh, I go live and I don't get engagement. Because that's going to be the next hurdle. Oh, look at you, level 35, Black Lotus. Let me put that. Let me celebrate her. So we're going to put that sticker. Thank you so much, friend. I appreciate your support. Black Lotus is going to talk about me if I ask her to come up and say hi. I won't do that. I don't want to get in trouble. How long do you recommend a live? Anywhere between It depends on what you're doing, especially in the early phases of this. You're going to grow. You want to get to that point, you're going at least 2 hours, maybe even 2.5 to 3 hours. It just depends on how you're doing it, but you want to continue to keep going live as much as possible. At least get to the point where you're going at least 60 minutes, 1 hour, then you do 90. Try to do that for a little bit. Then you get to the point maybe you're doing 2 hours, depending on what's happening in your live stream. But I think you want to make sure that you're growing in your live journey. Thank you. You better not. I better not. I won't. I want to. I appreciate you, Black Lotus. She said you better not ask me to come up. I appreciate you so much. I had to leave earlier. You came back in to learn. Thank you so much, friend. I appreciate you all coming back. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. How do we schedule our live and tell people about it? Broken. Stay with me for a second. Don't let me forget to say scheduling because that is a strategy. But let me tell you what I tell people to do. And I was saying this earlier. I'm kind of repeating myself, but we got more people in the room, so you said I know you honestly did. Okay. Thank you. Um, Okay, so live event. I sometimes comments get away from me, so I want to make sure I circle back to things I want to talk about. Live event is what I'm going to tell you. My friend who asked about how to schedule. How do you get the stickers? This particular sticker, this one here, came because she's a fan club member, and when you level up, you're getting points. I told you this is an engagement app. She's engaging. There's a lot of people. If you click here and see who's in my fan club, you'll see it. You have to click the number, and you'll see all the top people who are on the top of the list of the fan club. Your screen shows up for the fan club, and there's a number there. Thank you so much. And so just know it's an engagement app, and you want to pay attention to people who are in your community. And so when it comes to the fan club, when people level up, a message comes here and it says celebrate them. And I click the celebration, and I can add a sticker, and I can make some edits to the sticker so her whole name can pop up. And you got to take a period out if somebody has a period in there too. Um, how do I get this is a light. It's called the sunset lamp. I'm not going to pin it right now, but if you go to my profile, if you click my profile photo, that mini profile pops up. It says Dr. Lisa Showcase. It's in the showcase. It's called the Sunset Lamp. I'll pin it later, but it's this little stand here. So go into my showcase and you can grab it. Okay, and then I have a clip-on light as well. Okay, so let me say this, friend. I appreciate you all coming in. Thank you so much. I appreciate everybody coming in, the comments and engagement. So I don't want to stop the momentum. So definitely continue to connect with people. So here's what I will say. When it comes to engagement here, your first 3 lives, those first 3 lives, I don't want you to talk about your topic. I don't want you to. Don't want you to talk about your topic. You're not coming here to have a whole outline and a script and all this other stuff. Now, if you have a live topic that requires you to be doing something physically, maybe you're knitting, maybe you're crocheting, that's a little different because you want to be able to show your craft and do your talent, your skill, your talent. And you might want to work through your angles of the camera and stuff like that. However, I think it still holds true for what you're going to do. You are going to engage. You, as a live host, are engaging. So if you have a whole script that you had in mind that you wanted to cover, throw it out the window, set it to the side. We're going to use that script on day 4. Okay? And that's why I said anyone who's been doing this and you're trying to figure out, oh, why aren't people engaging with me? I want you to throw your topic to the side. I want you to spend time chatting with your community. I want you to, the random person coming up in your room, I want you to click their bio. I want you to say thank you for the support and engagement, Miss Darlene, Unwritten Unstoppable, for sharing out the live. I want you to do things where people feel seen and heard in your room. Okay? If you haven't grabbed your 45 engagement points, please claim your heartbeat. Yes, thank you, Project Loop. I appreciate you, friend. I want you to do that because that's what this app is about. And if you are a live host and you sitting back lecturing, and just saying your topic and you haven't said hello, you don't know the people who are coming in your room at all, you're not clicking their photo where their bio pops up and you can read their bio. You see me read people's bios. I want you to spend some time doing that. And that's what I want you to do in those first 3 lives. I don't want you to talk about your topic because to me, that becomes an opportunity for you to not ever engage. You're so prepared. And And because I'm in an agency, there's plenty of times I've come to my new friends' lives, the new people in the agency, and they don't even say hi to me. I'm like, what in the world? So, and if they do say hi, they may say hi, and I never get spoken to again. Nothing about, hey, I have this question. I want nothing. They just talk about their topic, and I'm like, you can't do that. That defeats the purpose of this. You're not going to get engagement if you don't stop and say hello to the people. LaShawn, hello everyone. How you doing, friend? Thank you so much. I appreciate you. You said, Kiki, thank you for the follow. Appreciate everybody coming through. Thank you all for the engagement. I appreciate that. Yes, let's make sure we share the live out if you don't mind. Sharing is the arrow in the corner over here. I'm flipped around. Let me unflip myself. And share, you can repost. You can also share it to your story, add it to your story, and also share with other individuals. Okay, that's good to know. I finished my third live. Hello, friend. Thank you so much. Here's the other thing I want you guys to do. In those first 3 lives, let me ask this. We're gonna do a quick quiz. I'm not gonna do the feature. Hey, Joel. Thank you so much for the blues. I appreciate it, friend. I'm not gonna do the real pop quiz feature. I could turn that on. You know what? Let me do it. We're gonna play the game. You said learning so much. Wish I knew you had an agency before I joined. Oh, okay. I've been there, so I know your feeling, friend. But I can't coach or poach. So I appreciate you though. Really quickly, I'm gonna do this. We're gonna do a quick poll. Okay, smiley face. Who knows when you look at the number of people in the room? Who knows what does the top viewer mean? Um, Smiley face, you know. Sad face, you don't know. I worded the question wrong, but we just gonna go with it, okay? We gonna go with it. So, some of y'all should know. You said, how did you turn pop quiz on? I did that on purpose so y'all can ask questions. And that's where I'm about to go with this whole conversation. Where's everyone? You said, I need to go live. There we go. You said, how you turn the pop quiz on? And then somebody else said something else. Let me look at your comments. Where's everyone from? LaShawn, how you doing, friend? I'm from Florida. Welcome to the room. Where are you from? Thank you so much. Thank you all for being in here. Thank you all for supporting. And I appreciate this. I appreciate the support. I think I know, but I don't know. Broken wings. Okay, you from PA, Pennsylvania. Awesome. Florida. Hey, neighbor. How are you? Welcome, welcome. Nebraska, Missouri. I see you all. I see you. PA again. Look at there. Awesome. Thank you so much, Emily. I see you, friend. Thank you for those gifts. I appreciate the support. Thank you all for coming in and supporting the live stream. Thank you all for all the support. I appreciate y'all. Thank you. Um, you said from the DMV. Awesome, awesome. Okay, so I asked that question, and obviously there's not everybody answered. The majority of people kind of know. Let me say this to you all. Everybody should know the answer to that. You want to know why? Because you need to click the number. Click the number. If you click the 60 right now, click the 60. There's a question mark in the corner that tells you the answer to that question. That's why I want you to stop doing your lectures. I want you to stop sitting up here trying to do your live stream in those first 3 lives, and I want you to explore what's here, okay? I need you to explore the features. I need you to explore the different question marks. I need you to know what's here. So, yeah, I can come in and tell you, y'all can come to my live, and I'm happy y'all are here, so keep coming back. Thank you so much. But in those first 3 lives, you can do the exploration yourself. There's no reason why you don't know what the answer is if you're going live. And let me say this, you should know the answer if you're a viewer too. I'm just saying. So, because it's there. You guys can click it now and read it. But as a live host, I want you to spend those first 3 lives engaging with your viewers. Thank you all who are sharing. You said it right. And playing around with the features. This is an effect. These are the sound effects that are here. You can click all that. You should know where everything is located. You should know there's a little house in the corner. And if you click that house, or if you swipe from right to left, you can see all your analytics for your live. What was the question? I stepped away. What was the question? It was like, what's the top viewers mean? That was the question. supporting. I'm learning the features. That's it. That's what I want you to do for those first 3 lives. Those first 3 lives, when you come on the screen, you're like, hey guys, thank you. Welcome to my live. I'm here. I'm learning. I'm here to learn. This is my very first live. Oh my gosh, I've never done this before. Hey, welcome, Janelle. How are you? You asked, does it mean that you like the most, give the most gifts, etc.? You asking what the question is, Janelle. Wait a minute, Janelle. The question is the answer is I want you to click the number of people in the room and you're gonna find out the answer for yourself. But I'm gonna tell y'all what the answer is. But that's the whole point. I want you guys to click around. Okay? I want you to click around and know what's here. I'm doing the 90-day live challenge for me to stay consistent. Ooh, Emily, yes. That's what you want to do. Seriously. Do a challenge. I did a 30-day challenge. It was last year, January. I started going live every single day, and I have not stopped, y'all. I've been going live for a year and 2 months. Okay, so 14 months now. Still going live every day, and now twice a day. I started going twice a day in February of last year, and I keep going live. Look at you, leveled up to level 10. Thank you for the roses. I appreciate you. Thank you for that. Congrats, congrats. Hey, thank you, friends. I appreciate you. You said broken, so you said, hold on one second, it went away. Do you get a bonus or something for completing a challenge, or is it just for fun? Completing what challenge, friend? What you mean by challenge? Just us for all. Thank you so much, friend. Thank you for being here. Hey, it's Joy Joy. Thank you for being here. Hello, hello, the Infinity Mirror. Thank you so much for joining the live. I appreciate everybody coming in. Let me know if you guys have questions, and if you're new, if you are new, you're coming into someone's live, say hello, say I'm new. I tell you guys all the time, this is not TV. This is not TV. We're engaging, all right? So keep coming in, saying hello, put stuff in the chat, put the stickers, put something respectful in the chat. So make sure we don't get spammed. I'm new here. How you doing, Gia? Thank you so much. So let me answer the question about what's in the corner, because I wanna support Janelle. Janelle's been great. She's been keeping up with our tap goal and supporting, living my best life one day at a time. I love that. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you joining the room. Missy, how are you? Healthy, brand new wound care, wellness, prevention, turn medical knowledge into simple daily health. Love that. Welcome to the room, friend. Missy, you said over 40, 50 side. I don't know what that means. I am 6'2" in terms of your height. Loving life. God, much support for Black female content. Love that, friend. Welcome to the room. Exceptional. Thank you so much for being here. Exceptional. I'm gonna give you some homework. Exceptional, you got some homework, because you saw how I was reading the bios and you have no bio. Okay, so you got to have words in your bio. It's for the live room and the live host and for viewers to see who you are and what you're about. But you, even before that, is for TikTok, is how you optimize your profile. Okay, you want to have words in your profile that are going to align with the type of topic you're gonna produce, whether it's content on your page, the posting content, or your live stream. And as people are searching for that, because you're posting and you're going live, and that is in your bio, people will come across your page. They'll engage with your content. People will come to your live stream. TikTok will push people in your live because they're searching for what you do. So you want to have words in your bio, okay? That is important, and make sure everything is aligned. All right, excited to learn new skills. You're welcome, friend. Thank you so much, darling. Is that it? Okay, darling, you got the same homework. You got to put some words in your bio, okay? I got Haley. Thank you so much. New Haley. Thank you so much. Feel so good with hypnosis. Yeah, awesome. Welcome. Let's connect. Appreciate you being here. All right. Question: when you go live, how do you share out your live? Ooh, okay. It's the same way. It's actually the same exact way as this arrow. Click the arrow. You have an arrow in your live. We have 163 shares. Let's see if we can get it up to 200 if you guys don't mind. Let's see if we can get to 200, maybe even 300. If we can all share out the live, click the arrow. You can repost. You can add it to your story. You could do what's called a power share. If you press down on my nose or my glasses, press down. You can share out the live by pressing down, and all your people who are your in your inbox primarily. If you scroll all the way down, you can get to your search feature and share it out that way as well. So sharing out the live is important, okay? So thank you so much. I appreciate all the shares. Thank you for reminding me, Robin. I missed a question. Hello, new Tanya. Hello, friend. Thank you so much. Next chapter simplified. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you all sharing out the live. It was somebody's question I missed. How long have you been on? I've been on since 4 p.m. Eastern, about 4:15. Actually, I didn't come exactly at 4. So I've been on an hour and 1 minute. TikTok just told me that, an hour and 1 minute. 1 minute. If I missed your comment, I apologize. I'm going to try to look at some comments in a second. I appreciate everybody coming through. Let me try to see if I can go back a little bit. I appreciate everybody coming through. I'd like to know if the best way to start earning on TikTok. I'd like to know if live is the best way to start earning money on TikTok. Live is the very first way to start earning money on TikTok. Live is the first way. Going TikTok live is the first way. And if you stay consistent, if you stay with it and you continue to grow, you can earn a decent income on a monthly basis because people become your super fans. That's passive income. People coming in supporting your gift gallery. The gift gallery is here where my photo is. They have support for your live goal. So it really starts with you. Hey Paul, how are you doing, friend? Thank you so much. But yeah, it is the first way, and it is to me one of the easier ways because as you build community, you'll have people who will become your fan club members and support you, and you are going to support them. I said the secret earlier. I said the secret earlier. When you go live, the rewards you get, so that's the money you earn, the rewards you get, TikTok allows you to exchange that for coins where you can share, you can give people. You need coins on your account to do the gifting. Okay, so you can exchange that. Now you ain't gonna exchange it all now, but you do want to have a budget that you set aside to go back and reciprocate, go back and support other lives, go back to support your supporters, people who are your title gifters. That's where they're submitting their name in your gift gallery because they want to support you in that way. Or people, Black Lotus, she was supporting my live today. People who come in and support your live goals. So you want to make sure you're paying attention to the people who are supporting you, and you try to go back and support too. All right. So keep that in mind. That's why I said this is reciprocated, and you want to be intentional about how you go about being a good live host, but also being a good engaging viewer for other people's lives. Thank you so much, Emily. Appreciate you, friend. Thank you for the balloons. Thank you for the populars and stuff. Appreciate the I love you so much. That's what this is all about, you all. So continue to kind of pay attention as viewers and as prospective live hosts. You're building your community. All right? You're building your community. Do you use two phones or a tablet when you go live? LaShawn, I use two phones. I'm on the phone here. This is my backup phone and backup account. This is my agency account. I'm a TikTok Creator Network agency. So I help people with their live as their manager for their live stream. And I'll talk about the agency in a little bit. I just want to make sure I'm answering questions right now because you guys had some great questions and there were some things I wanted to go back over. And then so it's funny because you guys have shared out my live, so I gotta go back and see if I can find the comments. So that's what I'm doing. Trying to learn. I see you guys. If I did not say hi to you, I appreciate you being here. Yes, I've been working on getting my page set up. Okay, get your page set up. I like to know if live is the best way to start earning. Okay, I answered that question. Okay, I appreciate you all coming through. Thank you so much. You said, this was Robin, do you have to share to people individually while I'm live? You can, when you're a live host, you can share in bulk. When you do that power share, you can share in bulk. That's a good way to share in bulk. So, yeah. I like your background, wondering how to get pretty background. Soulful. This is a light. This is a light. And it's this feature here, this light here. You know what? I'll do this. Um, Let me do this real quick. I'll pin it because we have enough people in the room. I'll pin it for a little bit. Um, I can ask again. What's that, Zero? I just want to know if there's the best time of day and days of the week to go live. Ooh, Zero, let me answer that question. Give me 1 second. Let me pin this product. That's a great question. I always have to say that. How can I become a part of your agency? Tanya, do you go live? Let me know if you go live, friend. So that's the first step. You got to go live. You have to be going live consistently. So do those first 3 lives to unlock live, because TikTok won't let me invite you if you're not a live host. And then also make sure you have a schedule to go live consistently. Okay. So I ask people, you're going to message me and inbox me what your plan is. I want to hear a plan of what you plan on doing in terms of live streaming. So I'm going to pin it in a second. I just put in the shopping cart for you, my friend who asked about the lights. Thank you so much for asking. I did pin it though. And then let me ask about answer the question about the best time to go live. When you power share, how do you know which friends are currently online? You don't know. When you power share, how do you know who's currently online? I don't think you know. Let me know if I'm wrong about that, friends. I don't think you know when you're power sharing. I don't know if there's a way you know. Excellent. Thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome. No, not yet. Okay, not yet is the answer. So you're about to go live tonight and do the first 3 lives. Okay, thank you. I'm new. I want to learn more about this. You're welcome, friend. Um, let's see. Did you say 3 lives? 3 lives. Yes, Missy. Should I create a new account? Should you create a new account? Why? How do you pin the product? Um, okay, thank you. I'm a new and I want to learn. Why would you want to create a new product, new live? I mean, new account. So 3 lives over the course of 3 minutes. So 3 separate days, 30 minutes rather, over the course of 3 days. So day one, 10 minutes, day two, 10 minutes, day three, 10 minutes. I would not tell you to do 10 minutes. I want you to start getting used to going live longer, but at least that will unlock the features, all the full features to going live, like pinning comments and doing some other things with your live stream. I think Heart Me, I think we learned that the Heart Me is not available in the beginning. So you definitely want to do those first 3 lives. However, you don't join an agency unless you're trying to go live. So I will tell you guys now, um, you got to go live first and foremost. And so what is going to happen is you'll see a lot of agencies are going to now institute rules for how long you got to go live, because you can't be in someone's agency if you don't plan on being live. So you're either going to get removed or you are going to make a decision to go live. And a lot of agencies are going to have requirements to go live, including me. I currently don't, but the day is coming. I'm going to say that now. The day is coming. It's probably going to be April. I'm probably going to have to I'm going to be at a point where I'm going to have to say, okay, in order for you to continue an agency, you're going to have to go live this many days a week. 3 to 4 is probably what's going to be the answer. 3 to 4 days a week and so many hours, because TikTok just changed the rules as of March 1st for agencies, which is tomorrow, for agencies in terms of how people are active in your agency. And so we're having to be held accountable to that too. So that means that we're going to bring people in who are going to be responsible, and at least because it's a free program for you, at least it's a free program. So at the end of the day, you want people who are going to be committed to showing up and supporting. So just keep that in mind. And that's why I said go live, unlock the features, and make sure you're ready to go live on a more consistent basis. What happened if you only have 2 people in the live? You keep talking, Anna. 2 people is awesome. Anna, keep talking. Anna, you just got here. I got to recap. So let me talk about time to get busy. I heard that, friend. Thank you. You're welcome. You just keep talking. I'm going to talk about what you should do with that first live, those first couple of lives, because I don't want you guys to be overthinking this. Just go live. Don't overthink it. Joy, thank you all for coming in. That's good to know. Appreciate your time to get busy. I love that. Thank you so much. Can you explain what agencies are? I sure can. Ariane, let me answer the other question that I was supposed to answer a second ago. Like to match my niche. I heard somewhere that a particular niche is important. I am pro niche. I think you should have. I'm pro niche because when you come live, you're talking to an audience. Somebody in my room right now, I mean, you come to my room, you're like, oh, she's talking to beginners. And I'll drop nuggets for my people in the agency who's here and other advanced folks. But you're like, oh, okay, she's talking to beginners. So somebody who's been doing the live thing, they may or may not stay. So I'm not talking to everybody right now. I'm talking to people who are trying to go live, want to go live, they want beginner tips, they're trying to learn and grow. And the same thing when you think about commercials on television. I said this ain't TV, but when you think about commercials on television, they brand and market themselves to a particular audience. So if you are a fast food burger joint, you're not talking to the vegetarian and the vegans, are you? You're not talking to them. You're talking to people who eat meat who want burgers. So just know you got to have a niche. You got to have a topic you're covering, a niche that you can say, okay, here's what I do. Here's who I'm talking to. And I know I need to know my target audience. I need to know my niche, and I need to know my topics I'm going to cover within that niche. And that's what you would do. I travel work, so I keep thinking I won't be able to go at the same time consistently. You'll find a time frame that works for you. I know you travel for work, but if you can come up with a schedule, we have people who go in the mornings. You have you have people who do evenings. However, lunch breaks. I mean, you'll figure it out. But consistency is important. You do want to have consistency. Give me 1 second. Let me talk to. Let me talk. Let's see. I missed the question. Hold on. What's the best time to go live? Okay, that was the question. So here's the best time to go live. Because we just talked about consistency. The best time to go live when you can be going live. I'm just saying. It ain't rocket science. It ain't. There's no best time. The best time is when you can show up and be consistent. Okay? So it starts with you. Now, once you get a schedule going, once you are connected with people, once you figure out where you can show up and keep showing up in a consistent way, then that's going to help you. Okay? Now, you may, there are people scrolling day and night. Yeah, this app doesn't close. It's 24/7. Okay? I love your personality and listen, you welcome. I go live with what works with my schedule. That's it. You got to build the consistency. I tell you guys, I jokingly say this ain't TV, but it is like TV in that way, because you knew back in the day your favorite show. Now we got the streaming stuff. Now I can't account for that, but you knew back in the day you would love to see your favorite show. You know what time it started, what day it came on, what time, what to expect. Okay, same thing here. The people who are going to keep showing up for you are going to know your schedule. You best believe if I don't show up, and they know I'm a little late. I'm fashionably late. But if I'm like 45 minutes late, an hour late, people are like, where you at? They in my inboxes. Like, Doc, what's going on? You going live? So yeah, so people get used to you. They're showing up. They're expecting to see you. And that's how you build your community, because you're going to get those loyal followers, those people who are your fan club members that are going to look for you to come back each and every time. So when you're inconsistent, you show up, and you guys know it. You show up one day and see somebody, and what if I don't show up for a whole nother week? You'll be like, oh, that lady was so good. She was so smart. And you're going to find the next person to go to. Just saying. You're going to find the next person to go to. That's how this works. And so you want people to show up and keep showing up for you. So it starts with you. Now, once you start going live, you're going to be like, okay, you know what? This time, maybe I want to look and see my demographic a little closer and see, okay, people who are getting dressed in the morning. Maybe I might do because Natty Nat, she's in an agency. She's changed her time to a morning fitness schedule. So people are working out in the morning before they go to work. So she's in the morning now. And she said that is working better for her, because she was kind of the after work fitness person. So now she's doing the morning time. She likes the mornings. So she switched her schedule. People still found her. She has a nice following that is coming to connect with her. You have different people who do, different tasks and stuff. I have one person who's a medium. She goes live in the evenings because, again, her community is out at night. They're hanging out. They're looking to talk to her and ask her questions about long lost family members. Okay? And so that works for her. So you'll get a sense of what makes sense for your schedule, your community. You'll do that. But at the end of the day, it starts with you. Thank you so much, friend. If you can't be consistent, you're bouncing all over the place all the time, people they're going to keep swiping. They're not going to find you. They're not going to see you again. So just keep that in mind. All right? I want to make sure I said that. I did my first live today for 30 minutes. Oh, I kept getting invites. What does that mean? Well, okay, I talked about that already, but that is the invites where people are inviting you to join. I accidentally hit somebody's invite, invited them up, and they accepted. I did it twice today. So it does happen. Um, Intentionally and unintentionally. Mine was unintentional. And so you could turn that feature off. You're going to click the interlocking rings. You'll see those interlocking rings in the left corner when you're live. You're going to see those rings. Click that. There's three dots in the top corner of that screen that's going to pop up. And then you can click the settings and you can turn it off. Turn off inviting your friends. Me too. And was a man in the bed. Oh Lord, did you? And then when that happens to you, you gotta click those interlocking rings really quickly. Click those rings, and right at the top of that page is like a door. Think about it as a door with an arrow. Click that door with the arrow so you can get rid of them. You're not getting rid of yourself. It says disconnect the person or whatever. You're disconnecting them, not yourself. So otherwise, if you turn off the live, you end your live. You could do that too. I wouldn't tell you to do that. You can remove them. You said, OMG, I'm scared. Thank you. You're welcome. Can you do all that before you go live? Yes, it's under settings. No, no, you cannot. You can't change that. You gotta wait until you start the live to get to the interlock to get to the co-host feature. So no, you can't. Not the co-host. She's. I need to think this through. LaShawn, you got this. I don't want you to overthink. My friends, my overthinkers in the room. Overthinkers, raise your hand. Raise your hand if you overthink. Put in the chat. I overthink. Put in the chat. We gonna talk to the overthinkers for a second. I try to do 12:30, but 12:30 is normally 1. Oh, because you start late. That's fine. You'll get to a schedule. That's totally fine. I'm the same way. I try to do 4, and 4 is usually 4:15, 4:20. So yeah, you'll get a schedule going, and you made your way to the couch. What happened? I missed that. Thank you so much for being here. Ooh, it's going strong. You said I love it. You're so sweet. Or your favorite area to see your show. Yes, is that what you're talking about, your favorite TV show? Freedom of Manifest when you want. I love that. I did my first live. Okay, 30 minutes. I see that, friend. Our best time to consistently go live is to get started. Yep, let's get started, you all. So my overthinkers, I overthink. I know. Definitely an overthinker. Elle, are you in the room? Elle, let me know if you're here. I don't know if you're here, friend. I had trouble adding a banner to my live. You did? Okay. The banner. Okay, do me a favor because I'm not going to get to banner today because there was a couple questions that was asked. Agency was asked. So I'm going to have to talk about the agency. Um, I asked if Elle was here because Elle is she's in the agency, and her topic is on overthinking. So if you are in the room, I would love. She's not in the room right now. If y'all want to share it out to Elle, maybe she'll pop in. She's not live right now either. But she's awesome. She's a space for the overthinkers. She talks about calming your nervous system, helping you think through a process in a more systematic way. So I want you guys to not overthink this. I have a free. It's not in my profile. It's on my agency page. So if you want to follow my agency page, you can get it there. It's in my stand store. It's a free download about overthinking. It's a planner. But I would like for you all to meet with Elle so you can get ongoing support, because I don't want you guys to overthink this process, and that really is what holds us back from seeing all the different possibilities, because we overthink, what does it mean to go live, how do we have to do this, being perfect all the time. And then I have a sticker that says practice makes progress. We are not searching for perfection. There's not a such thing as perfection. You are going to get better if you do anything in life. The more you do it, the repetition of it all, you improve. Whether that is exercising, dieting, you can measure the results. Anything, when you want to do a diet, you got to go and keep doing it over and over again, and make sure you eat right for a time period before you start seeing the results. It doesn't happen instantly. So that's the same thing here. Okay? That's life. Okay? If you go to school and you graduate from college, you did those 4 years and got to that milestone. And we all say our senior year, things were so much easier than our freshman year. So think about this being your freshman year, and you're learning and growing and getting better. And as time goes on, you will improve. You will grow. Okay. But when you overthink, you're not going to see that happen. When you overthink and you let that over analysis and you're thinking and thinking, it becomes paralysis. Okay, so I say that to people because I want you guys to grow. So what happens for maybe my senior live hosts? I'm saying they seniors because they've been here for a minute, they've been doing it and stuff. They can easily tell you, I was there. I was that newbie in her room, or I was that person who was overthinking the process. And now I'm in her room and I'm trying to figure out, okay, how do I get my gift gallery filled? How do I do this, doc? How do I do these other features? Because I ain't got the issue no more of being nervous and scared and afraid. I'm trying to figure out what are some of the other strategies to pull levers to get more engagement, maybe get, hit a certain milestone. I want to be the leader, top leader of the campaigns that you have. They're thinking about the next level. Okay. So meanwhile, they've gotten past the nervous, afraid part. So that's what I want you guys to think. How do I get past that? How do I press the button? And then how do I keep showing up? How do I continue to be consistent? Thank you so much, Jay, for that. I appreciate the gift because that matters. The thing about showing up matters. Being consistent matters. Okay? Thank you so much, Coach Chantel. I appreciate you. I'm crazy enough to want to get my master's and then a doctorate. All right, Fred, do you. Do you, Fred? I have 2 masters and a doctorate, so I understand. I ain't there no more. I'm not going back to school no more. TikTok is school for me, okay? This is my school now. I'm going to do it. I'm going to go live 3 times, three in a day and separate days. I love that. Okay. How can I use my laptop and phone simultaneously? The laptop is called Live Studio. That's a different live streaming process, slightly different. I don't know if Leanne's in the room. Leanne, are you in the room? Pals, you're in the room. Pal does live studio too. If you want to connect with Pals or Leanne, they can kind of talk you through it. Senior for almost senior citizen trying to go live. I love that. I have a lot of people in the agency. We have people all over. They span all generations. So we are doing it. We are not doing it afraid. We keep showing up. It is the only way to tweak your current plan. I changed niches many times. Yep, that's it. And you can tweak. You can tweak your plan. You said, I am so afraid now I go live because I can. I love that. You said, I'm not afraid. I was so afraid. You was so afraid. Miss Darlene was afraid, but she did it scared. Could you repeat the 3 days and three what? 30 minutes. 3 days for a total of 30 minutes. Leanne, you're here. Leanne is here. So you can, my live studio person who asked about the laptop, that is Live Studio. So Leanne goes live on Live Studio. She does it on a Mac primarily. She does have the HP. I think I heard you say that today. HP is what she's using the PC, the PC, and so you can connect with her. And then there's other people. So just know it's about making sure you get live studio access, and then make sure you keep your computer updated. Make sure you have enough um, space on your computer. You're not running too many things because the live stream does take a lot of your computer memory and bandwidth, or whatever the terms are, RAM, ROM, all those things. So just make sure you're ready to use your computer. It does take up a lot of needs a lot of power. You're knocking it out. Oh, I appreciate you all. Appreciate everybody coming in. This has been a good live stream. You guys have been engaging quite a bit. I finished my 3rd live. Let's see. What did I say, Emily? Um, did Elle come in too? Elle, you here? Hey, friend. Elle, you got your daily heart me. Elle, put your live schedule in the chat for me, friend. We got some overthinkers in the room. I'm sending them your way. Okay. Put your live schedule next time you go live. They can connect with you. And you guys go to her live. Seriously. I mean, I don't want you guys to be nervous and afraid. We are a community. All right. So just know there are people who are talking about topics that may help and improve how you do things. And so just know you can get support. Okay. So when do I need 2 phones? When do you need 2 phones? Are you have you started going live yet? Let me ask that. Let me make sure I understand what the question is stemming from. When you start going live on a consistent basis, And as you're talking about your topic, talking to your community, a second phone is helpful. Again, I use my second phone to tap my screen, to look at comments sometimes, to show and tell different things I'm talking about. So the second phone does come in handy. It is, I think, it's a good thing to have in the beginning. I wouldn't tell you not to do it in the beginning, but just be ready to be consistent. Okay. Okay. Nightly at 9 p.m. Eastern. So L, okay. This is L. She is for the overthinkers. So connect with her. If you guys, we had quite a few of y'all say, hey, I'm overthinking. I'm overthinking this thing. So I want you guys to connect with her. She just started. L's a great example of somebody who just started going live. Was it December? December? Or were you January? Why do I want to say January? But I think December. No, it was December because you were doing the school break thing, and that allowed you to go consistently. She's a teacher, so during the break, she was going live regularly. She was learning the features. She was really into it. She was trying to get her live stream going. She does all types of stuff in her live. She talks about playing overthinking songs. She got some songs that she has for the overthinkers that she's created, and she just gives you tips and strategies. So she started in December and she's been going regularly. She keep going and her room is growing slowly. And so just know it's a process. And so she can help normalize some of the beginner things that you should experience and what you should expect in general. Tickfinity help reads comments out loud. Yes, Tickfinity is great. If you want to use Tickfinity, that's a good one. A lot of people, you said November. My bad, friend. My bad. She said technically November. He said, I'm totally overthinking. Let's connect. Teach me your ways. Do you not, let's see. Not about TikTok shop. I do know about TikTok shop. I do have my TikTok shop on, the card on. Keep the party going. Look at your friend. Thank you so much. Keep the party going. Um, I do have my shopping cart on. I did not pin anything, so I'll pin the light in a second. I think Tickfinity helps you and you can't look at the phone. It reads the comments out loud. Yes, that is a good feature. The other device, I'm just gonna be honest with you. It's a nice little um, friend in the room. Okay, so I don't want you to miss out on that. Also, it's a friend in the room and it's liking your live. It's helping to activate your room. So another device with another account could be a friendly addition to your room. All right. So I don't want you to miss that. Mental Gabby, how are you, friend? Welcome to the room. Thank you all for coming in. I appreciate you. Tickfinity, our friend just put it in the chat. Let's see. I'm gonna pin the comment so I don't have to repeat it. But here, thank you so much. Magdala, is that it? Magdala, thank you so much for being here. So that's what Tickfinity is. It has this a third party. You got to pay for it. They have a free version. Has some limitations with the free version, but if you want to use the free one, that's fine. But you essentially, it's a complement to your room where it's reading your comments, it's reading your the chat for you, and all the other things that's happening in your live stream. If people are gifting and other things that's happening, thank you so much. Others coming in the room. Um, I'm supposed to say, what did I press? So it'll read all that for you. So it's good. It's a good feature. Somebody asked, can you tap your own live? The answer is yes, you can. It's probably in your best interest to have your viewers tap your live. Okay. When I first started off, TikTok was really laid back about you tapping your own live. I got a lot of taps, especially in the beginning. I was tapping away. I was tapping my screen. I was doing all that. And it does help to activate your live. However, I think they own to that now. And so it's better to have your followers, your community, people who are coming in your room to tap your live. All right. So I want you to keep that in mind. Yes, she doesn't look good. TikTok worse than the government. You said, what happened now, friend? The glow itinerary. Oh, I missed what you wrote, the other part, but thank you so much for being here. Let me see. Um, that's what I did. I tapped my line from my second account. Yep. So I used my tapping device. Okay. I'm just tapping. You see the heart up here? That line crawl across. And if you guys are tapping the screen, you'll see it too. Heart gets bubbly with the dots, confetti, and then you let it go. Confetti falls on the screen. See that? It says how many likes you sent. So that's why you want to tap. Okay. I need to talk to someone about my account. Hold on one second. Let's see. Just one way. Over the phone to explain. You're welcome to do a consultation. I do one-on-one consultations as well. So you're welcome to do a consultation. I'm gonna pin my Service Plus. If you want to meet with me, I'm happy to do a Zoom conversation with you because I do that as well. Service Plus is in the corner. That's where you can point that out to your community. I need to purchase one of those. Okay, I'm gonna put it back in my shopping cart in a second. If you click that, you can message me and do a one-on-one with me. And then if you want, this is Service Plus. Also, this feature here where if you guys want a one-on-one consultation, you can click that, inbox me. I also do coaching. I have the digital products I talked about earlier, so you guys can get all that. And if you're interested, you can click that and inbox me. So I help with building, helping with supporting you as you go live and helping you build out your online digital marketing business if you're looking to do that in this space. I offer coaching. I do coaching packages for my new people, helping you go live and using this space to talk to your audience, as well as helping you to make sure you have your infrastructure in place, whether it's online business like a stand store or your website. So I'm helping you do all that too. So those are the coaching services, and then I do the consultations if you just need someone to kind of walk you through a particular process really quickly. TikTok shop, I'll have those conversations with you too. So if you message me, I'll send you my web page. I'm sorry, my TikTok page, my stand store actually. I'm gonna say hello in the chat. So this account here is my agency page. Let me pin the comment real quick. So this is my agency page. You can follow this account. You also can click here. You got multiple ways to get to this account. You can click here in my mini profile. If you click my photo again, it takes you to my main profile. This account is mentioned. If you click what's mentioned, it'll take you to that account. Okay. And in that account in the bio is my web page, my stand store. The very first thing that's in the stand store is the agency. So that's where you can apply to the agency. The second thing that's there, or the third thing that's there, is my one-on-one consultations, and then my coaching, and then I have my other digital products, and there's some free stuff. All that stuff is there. So just know I'm here to support. Okay. I'll talk about the agency in a little bit as well, but I want to make sure I share that with you all. The features that is in the corner here is called Service Plus. Okay. So this is called Service Plus, and when I pinned the Service Plus card, that's another part of Service Plus. So you might want to know about Service Plus if you're interested in offering another service to people. Okay. It said 1,000 followers at the first, but now it says I can go live with the 800 people I have. Yes, you've been able to go live, friend. You was able to go live probably at 50. Yeah, TikTok has changed the rules. And you're right. I don't think they changed the messaging about 1,000 followers. I think somewhere in like the rules of how to get live and stuff, it still says 1,000. You're right about that. But they definitely lowered the threshold significantly. I think when I was doing my live back in January last year, I got it at 300. So they were lowering it back then. So you said, do you help with coloring as well? No, I don't color. Let me know. My son does. He's 5, but I don't color. Okay, so back to the products. Really quickly, I'll pin the tapper. I'm going to put it back in the cart. I just want to make sure I share the Service Plus. And then I'm going to, this is the tapper. Okay. And so this is where you can get that. If you guys want to grab it, it's there as pinned. I'm showing it to you here. You put it on your phone and it taps away. This is the rechargeable one. And I think it's on sale right now. No, it's not. That's the regular price. So yeah, that's there. Somebody, I gotta ask some of my other friends. So there's the one, they have the one that's cord, and then they have something else that's like a Bluetooth. I gotta see what that one looks like. I haven't seen the Bluetooth one yet. But I wonder who has the Bluetooth. So this is just the rechargeable one. And I do need, it's funny, I need to order myself another one because this one here, it keeps the charge really long. And so I do like it. However, I want one for downstairs. So, and there's times when I'm like, I'm doing my live, it's tapping for me. I get downstairs and it's ready to be recharged for me because it's been tapping for my 10 o'clock, my 4 o'clock. I've been to some other lives in between then, and then I get ready to go downstairs in the evening and it's not charged anymore. So for that reason, I think I'm gonna get one that is mainly downstairs, so it's in both locations. But the tappers are great. I'm just telling you guys, when it comes to going live, you want to make sure you have, um, things that are going to help with boosting your live a little bit. That like engagement, the likes, and we look at y'all. We almost at 200 likes. That might be a record, y'all. That might be a record. I don't know if I've seen 200. I have to think that through. Um, Anybody in the room remember 200? Let me know if y'all have ever seen 200. Let me know if y'all seen 200 likes in my live, 200K likes. I don't think I've seen that before. You you said, let me see, because my thing is blocking. Um, who's tapping with me? I love that. You said, let's see. I have this tapper. It's my favorite so far. Cordless and lasts a long time. It sure does. Who's tapping with me? Thank you so much, Rashonda. I appreciate you. Yes, I think one time. You think I have 200K one time? Thank you so much. I did my 5th live today. Ben, thank you. Numbers seem good, but I need to find a good tutorial. Any thoughts? Um, a good tutorial on your analytics. Um, well, I mean, I talk about it, but if you go to the Live Academy, see if there's something about analytics in there. I think it is. I think that's maybe one of the more advanced videos, but look at your analytics there. Try there first. And then typically when you click any of those features, there's a little exclamation mark or a question mark. Check there too, because it'll break down the different features. I know it does that under the live analytics, but yeah, that's where you want to check. So this is the tapper, guys. So definitely get this if you haven't already gotten one before. So get it. Like I said, depending on how you're using it and your frequency, you may need two. You might have one downstairs, one upstairs, one in your purse, one not in your purse. I don't know. Depends on where you're going live at. But yeah, definitely want this and definitely want it for your backup. So you just made me think I may get me another one before I travel. So, so it's in the shopping cart. Click that. We flew by. We did. Thank y'all. Let's see. You guys have been tapping away. I appreciate the support. You can see who wants me to check how many taps y'all gave. Should I check Pals? Let's see. Pals, you've been talking. Live Academy, is that found in search? No, it's found on, where the Live Center is. So when you're on your profile, Ben, on your profile page, I want you to click TikTok Studio. At the top, you see post and you see live. Click the live side. Scroll down towards the bottom. Under tools and resources, it says Live Academy. So it's one of the features down there. Is at the end. Let me know if you caught what I said, friend. I just came in, but we're welcome to check my tabs. You said I'm welcome to check it. Let's see. Look at you, 600 tabs. Look at you, friend. Thank you for that. What is the most money you pay for 1 month going live? TikTok pay? What you mean, TikTok pay? What you mean by that? You said the most money you make from as a live host. Is that what you mean by that? I think that's what you meant. The most you can make as a live host. Um, and the answer is I don't know. It's, I mean, you have people who are full time live hosts. Yeah, you have people who are full time. You figure if you are an A League, I saw your banner. Is that from your Service Plus? Yes. When you come in, you see the Service Plus banner? Yes, that's Service Plus. Thank you. Ben, did you catch what I said? Thank you so much, friend. Did you catch where's that? I think you did. Yeah, that's from Service Plus. If you see it coming in, yes, you see the Service Plus feature. That's exactly what you're saying. Yeah. I think I have it pinned so that when you come in, you see it. Gotcha. I'll DM you my live summary if you are curious. Thank you. Very helpful. Appreciate you, friend. Thank you so much. What is the most money? Okay. So when it comes to going live, This might be a little thing that you can kind of think of. When people are in the A League, if you click here, I want you guys to click here. Click my photo. My mini profile is going to come up. There's a gift gallery. I'm a B leaguer. Okay? I ain't an A leaguer. I'm a B leaguer. You see the different gifts that are in there. In there, those represent, and if you look at the gift box, those represent different coins, okay? So coins in dollars. Not coin for coin. It's a little coin amount is a little bit more. I think the coins, I gotta look at it. I think the little coins are not dollar for dollar, but I think you're paying a little bit less than what's there because you can get discounts for the coins off the website. So probably a little less than what's shown for the coin that it represents. But with that being said, if you add up those coins and you think about them in like dollar amounts, they say the A League gift gallery is about $3,000. TikTok gets, depending on how the person's going live, TikTok is going to get about a little less than 50% of that. They say the A leaguers are getting 53%. If you're a A leaguer and you're performing the way you should and you're hitting all the different metrics, you should earn up to 53%. And TikTok takes the 47%. So you imagine you're getting half of that. People are coming in, getting your live gold and gifting in other ways. People may come and get your super fans. A lot of them have super fans as well. So your average A leaguer, and that's weekly. What we just said is weekly. Your average A leaguer is making. I'm gonna. If I'm counting A pockets, if I'm counting A pockets, and they're performing what they need to do, and they're doing all the things, they're probably making about $3,000 a week. I would say anywhere between between super fans, between the gift gallery and all the gifting that happens to their live and they're going daily and they may be battling because a lot of them do battle. So all that's happening. Yeah, easily 3, maybe 5. Yeah. So yeah, it's people are here for a reason. I'm just saying. People are here and growing for a reason. Um, do you as a live artist set the gift? No, TikTok sets that. That is TikTok's business. It just got reset this week actually. When you hit the live button next to the device camera, there's a live manager. Is that for TikTok Shop? It is for TikTok Shop. Yep, that's and it's for a computer. You got to go on a computer to really access that. I'm new. I haven't created a bio yet. I need 25 more followers to be able to go live. Janelle, let's see, friend. Yeah, you're close to it, friend. You need 20. You keep going. Keep going. Make sure you're connecting, okay? Connect. Make sure you're connecting back and people connect back with Janelle. Thank you so much, Moonflower. I see you, friend. Look at you. Oh, they are making bank. Yeah. Yeah, TikTok headquarters. Yeah, TikTok is doing fine too. No, I'm just saying. TikTok said, though, I went to a seminar recently as the agency manager. They said they gave out 1.5 billion last year. That's how much they gave out from live alone. That ain't shop. That ain't nowhere else. Live alone was 1.5 billion. They are 65% of the market share. There's 8 million live hosts. Okay, so there's 8 million of us. So that's what they're doing. So, so yeah, there's money to be made. I mean, it's just a matter of how you are engaged in this process. And there's you can do it in your own. Would it be 1.5 bill? Not an M, a bill. Um, all very helpful. Glad I came into your FYP. Got a bounce. Thank you so much, friend. Appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. Okay, did they say how much they made? No. uh, they not telling it. Well, you know what? I don't know. Is it publicly traded? I don't think it is. Is it public or private? You guys put that in the chat if you know. Let me know if you know. Who knows the answer to that? Why do I feel like it's publicly traded? It might be out there from a shareholder perspective. Why do I feel like it is? Is that part of what just happened with the new investors? It might be. So to get how many followers do you need for TikTok Shop? To get into the pilot program, you need 1,000. You need 1,000 followers. You said no, I did. I asked if it's public traded because it's public information. If it is, if it's a privately held company, Bite Diane's. I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, yeah, and it will be interesting if it is going to be public knowledge in terms of how much they make and they break it down based on the U.S. earnings. That would be interesting. But yeah, they made money. Yeah, I tell you guys, this is TikTok's economy, and if you want to be in here, you got to make a decision. I tell people all the time, you got to figure out your why. Why are you doing this? Okay, if you're doing it, it's not for the faint of heart. Okay, there is some strategy at play. There's some things you're going to have to do that may feel a little uncomfortable, like even pressing the go live button. But again, figure out why. What's your why? And then ask yourself, are you okay and committed with the process and being able to be consistent with it? No, they are private. Thank you so much, Moonflower. I appreciate you, friend. Thank you for that. Thank you for the gift. I appreciate that. Moonflower said they're private, so we may never know, y'all. We may never know. But it was billions. If they gave out billions, you best believe they made billions. Okay. How many followers do I need to go live? I'm stuck at 300. You can go live now. Um, can you go live too much? Can you go live too much? Uh, yeah. I don't know. In terms of well-being, possibly a little too much, but no. I mean, I don't know. It depends on what you're trying to do in your live stream. I think that's a real. It depends. People do the voice chats and they go live overnight, and they're sharing music and talking and audiobooks and podcasts and all the things. So that is counted as a live stream. People go live a couple times throughout the day, depending on what they're doing. I go live twice a day. I do 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. And in between that, I'm meeting with clients. I'm running errands, doing other stuff, setting up my systems and stuff. So I'm always busy, always busy. So there's always something going on. I'm meeting, looking at live streams, going to live rooms. So yeah, there's it just depends on what you're doing. Um, if they gave that out, it was a lot more than they made. Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely. You said they take over 50% of everything we earn, so they keep the private too. Yes, yes, that's true. That is true. I'm sorry. Do someone need 1,000 followers for the TikTok shop? You need at least 1,000 to get invited into the TikTok shop pilot program. If you're trying to be an affiliate, you need at least 1,000, and making sure your account is in good standing. I'm not going to do shop today. I'm happy to talk about it tomorrow. Tomorrow at 10 o'clock. If you come back, I'm happy to make that part of my conversation. Um, so just let me know if you are needing me to talk about TikTok Shop. But I'll talk about it then. Okay, so I can talk about how to get it. I can talk about how to get it, and if you have it, what to do. So, okay, there's a little bit of strategy there too. So I always tell people here are some things you need to be aware of, especially as you're looking to get accepted into the program or invited into the program. If they gave that out, it was a lot more. They made yes, yes, yes. I would like that, please. Okay, yeah. So come back tomorrow. Um, Anybody who wants TikTok shop conversation, come back tomorrow at 10:15ish. Can you talk about making reels? I can. Oh, so here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna talk about the agency. I'm almost at 2 hours. I'm gonna get off shortly because I got to do some engagement and visit some lives. So I want to make sure I do that. Um, and so I want to make sure I'm connecting with a lot of you all. And let me know if you guys have questions. And I can talk about reels tomorrow as well. And honestly, I can talk about reels when it comes to TikTok Shop, so that'll be easy because I can fold it into that conversation. So I'm happy to talk about reels. Happy to talk about how to do it in TikTok Shop as well. So plan on coming back tomorrow at 10 and 4. And those lives, my 10 o'clock may be a little bit more flexibility with talking longer. My 4 o'clock, I'm definitely going to have a hard stop because we do our agency meeting at 6:30 in the evening. So I usually make my 4 o'clock a solid 90 minutes. I'm not going 2 hours and longer and stuff. So it'll be a solid 90 minutes, but I'm happy to talk about all that. Let's see. So let me get ready to I'm gonna close out soon. Thank you so much. Appreciate the balloons. Appreciate you guys' support. Thank you all for coming in. Thank you all for the support. Um, let's see. Let's do a. Let's make sure I didn't miss any comments. You said new here. Hi, Whitney. How are you? Anybody who's new, if I missed you, I appreciate you. Good information. Hope you're taking notes. Oh, I appreciate that. Thank you for all the information. You are so welcome, Emily. I love the smooth vibe here. You are so welcome. Thank you for that. I'm glad I found you on my FYP. Nice to meet you. Have a blessed day. I appreciate you, Emily. Thank you for being here. Um, so, yes, I would like that, please. And then I was going back up. If there was a question that was missed about going live, let me know. If you had a question about going live and I did not address it, I'm happy to address it really quickly. I'm going to talk about the agency and talk about what is a creator network agency. And it's a free program because TikTok pays you. They pay themselves. We just established that. And they pay the agency. Okay, so TikTok is very much about making sure people go live, and agencies is a way to support you in your growth. Okay, do I need to set my account as business account or creator account? What do you currently have, Janelle? I would say creator, personal account is my preference. Um, and so that's what I do. When I pin the shopping cart, when I have my Service Plus and I had all that stuff, all that is creator. I'm not a business on this page. I need to learn to go live. Lori, how are you, friend? Yes, so I'm going to recap what I talked about earlier with going live. No pressure pusher. No pressure pusher. Yes. Thank you. I feel motivated to get started. There we go, friend. You got this. Um, so really quickly, my recap, but I need a business too. But I have a business too. That's fine. I have a business too. We both have businesses. I have a business. Yeah. I have a personal account too. Yeah. So it just depends on what you're doing. If you're trying to get TikTok shops for seller, like you have physical products, if you have physical products and you want the seller, then you do need a business. You can have both. You can have a personal account and open up another account and do business too. Do a business account. That's essentially what this account is. This is the business page. This is the agency page. It's a business account. This is my personal page. And yeah, I interact over here from the personal side, but also promoting and talking about the business. So yeah. So I do a little bit of both. I am going to start going on to the agency page though, just to be honest with you all. Oh, I am going to do that. Pen. I didn't realize I had the tapper pen that whole time. How well does the tapper work? Well, we're almost at 250 likes. Look at that. Y'all look at y'all. I still say I don't know if we so Leanne said we've gone over 200 before. I don't know if we did 250. So I'm excited about that. That's cool. A question: what exactly is Service Plus? Service Plus is a feature you can add to pin. Well, it's the little yellow arrow thing here, symbol thing here. You said you went over 200 the other night. I don't do over 200. I don't. You said I did, or did you do? Yeah, you said you went over. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Go for 200K. You said I've seen 250K. You seen 250? What? How far have I gone, Leanne? You haven't seen. Okay, you haven't seen. I was like, what's my number? So, who's tapping with me? Thank you so much, Fred. I appreciate you tapping. So, Service Plus is in the corner below, and you did 2K. Look at you, friend. Thank you so much, Rashonda. Thank you so much for that. Um, so it is allowing you to post and talk about your digital and service products. So if you have services, so physical products is the shopping cart. So if you click my shopping cart, you see physical products. Digital products is Service Plus. If you have an ebook, you want to gather emails, you want to connect with your community to share other resources, you can pin your Service Plus and share. You can pin this, like I pinned before. When you guys come in, you see the Service Plus page pinned. You can pin that so people can know about the other services you offer. So when it comes to you offering I offer one-on-one consultations. I offer my coaching. That's what I'm able to pin. I'm able to pin my Service Plus, and people can message me, inbox me, and then Service Plus also allows you to have a Service Plus bio, so it gives like a little description, and then it also has these FAQ questions where you can ask frequently asked questions that people might be thinking, like how do I do a one-on-one? How do I go live? I'm nervous. I'm afraid. So all those things, you can have a question and an answer for them, and it's in the inbox. It's sent in the inbox. Thanks for clearing that up. I've been sending so many messages which I've been ignoring. Which they've been sending a message and you've been ignoring them. So do you use Service Plus? What do you mean? Oh, you talking about Service Plus been sending you messages and you've been ignoring them? Yeah, I would. They're really pushing Service Plus. So yeah, you are getting a lot of messages. They're really pushing it. And what I've been telling the agency people is that, you know what, let's give into it. Let's lean into it. Don't resist it. Just go ahead. Add your service another way to talk about your products, and you can pin that message. You can point out the Service Plus. You can do it. So yeah, why not? Don't resist it. So how does Service Plus help exactly? People will inbox you. People send inbox messages, and you can inbox them back. Yeah, and you can share, like if you ask people, hey guys, go ahead and inbox me your email and I'll send you, my free, guide or something like that. So you can have messages like that. I tell people inbox me if you want to get to my page, because it's on the agency page. I'll inbox you my agency page so you can click my stand, apply to the agency, as well as get my one-on-ones and other services. So Service Plus allows for that communication. So right here, if I pin that message there, you guys can see it. It stays up for 30 seconds. Stays up for 30 seconds. People can click that. You can send someone an inbox message and then they can get information. So for me, if you want one-on-one, if you want to join the agency, this is another way to do it as well. Okay. So you can, or if you want coaching, this is another way to get more information. All right. So I'll send you information if you click it. But it is free. It's a free feature. hmm It's a free feature. It's another feature. You got to get approved for it, but for the most part, they approve many people. So I don't. It depends on what you're doing in your live topic. So yeah, you do have to get approved for it. It's more for professional in nature in terms of your live stream. So just think about your live topic and what you're doing, and can you please go over gifts again? Hey Wendy, how are you, friend? Are you asking how to gift? How to give somebody? You wanna, if you click the gift box below, I think that's where it's at. If you click the gift box below, you can send a gift. You can recharge from in the app. I tell people to go to the website, and the website is www.tiktok.com/coin, COIN. So go there, get coins on your account. And then once you add coins to your account, I say don't break the bank. Maybe do $10, $20, nothing too major, and you start there. And then you can send gifts. You can get your daily heart me. You can do what you need to do. Please, thank you so much for that. Oh, appreciate you, friend. Appreciate the support. Okay, I have taken a break for a little over a week. The itis makes me nervous. Oh, why? So true now. When to take advantage of Service Plus before they try and charge or something. Exactly. You never know. They do have a feature called video courses. They do allow you to create a course for your community, and they do take 50% of the proceeds from that. I personally think that's not a bad idea, depending on what you're sharing with your community, because maybe you don't have other infrastructure like um, for example, like if you don't have a stand store, a beacon, or a website, you're gonna get a fee for those anyway. So let TikTok take their fee, offer a course to people, promote your course and your service to people, and then ultimately, you get those proceeds, and you just make sure you price it at a way that's fair, that you'll get enough interest. But at the same time, you would still have to pay some other service provider anyway. You just have to decide, and then you'll pay transaction fees and all the other stuff anyway. So just kind of do the math and factor it in. Is it worth it to do it on here, or do you do it somewhere else and start it off? Especially if you're new at this and you're just starting. Because I can see if you already have some stuff already set up, then yeah, you do a little small course, and then maybe that's a gateway to your other stuff, because you can then say, okay, if you want to do this now, if you want to learn this next step or this next piece, now you can email me and get my other services. You know what I'm saying? So then at that point, it's almost like a lead magnet, and you're being intentional about setting up a small course so that they can get the other services. But if you are don't have any infrastructure to begin with and you're just trying to figure this out, um, then yeah, I was quick with that, y'all, because I don't like the shenanigans. This is a children's app, so you get people who act real inappropriate at times. But I was really quick with that one. Um, let's see. Um, okay. TikTok makes you you can add a mute rule for people who are sending inappropriate comments and images and stuff. So that's what I did. That was good. You blocked them too. Thank you for that. I think you got the comments before I did. I know I was fast, wasn't I, girl? I'm used to this. I was so used to this. I don't play no games. I was born a day, but not yesterday. So I saw it coming. I was like, not in my life. So yeah, definitely make sure you get rid of them bad actors. Blocked with a. Oh my gosh, you guys gotta. What you do is press the image. I was supposed to say press the words. Press the image of the words, and then you can see mute, block, and report. All right, that's what you do. I mean, I think you literally got them before me, but the time it popped up, you had paused already. the you said thoughts on Linktree to share our digital content. I saw an ad. Thank you so much for watching the live and putting the comments in. I see your friend Donna. Julia just, oh Lordy, look at we doing this, y'all. Hey Martina. Linktree. So here's the thing about Service Plus. Let's just really quickly, I'm gonna say this. Service Plus has been doing some interesting marketing, almost like a little bit of a fear tactic. So the whole concept of having a link in bio. Thank you so much visible. Thank you so much, friend. Appreciate you. Um, Link in bio is, I would tell you, be careful. TikTok has been talking about suppressing views, all the things. So you got to be careful. You don't want your views to be suppressed. And Service Plus has been promoting that. Like your views will be suppressed if you have a link in your bio, because it looks as if you're pushing people off the platform. And that restriction is something a few creators in the agency have seen and received. And so I tell people, that's why my link is not in my bio. That's why it's on the agency page, just for the record. That's what happened. I moved it over there because I was a little concerned about my views. And oh, thank you very much. I appreciate you. Yeah. So I was concerned. So I moved it off here and moved it over to the agency page. So that I just did that recently, like 3 weeks, 4 weeks ago. It was in January. I think I started doing that like mid-January or so. So I did it, and I also touched base with my agency point of contact. She said the same thing. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to move it over and I'll just communicate. And that's why I use Service Plus so much. So I tell people you can get to my agency page through my bio, because you can mention, if you guys look at the way my bio's written, you have to go to my main profile to see it. So if you click my photo, my mini profile is going to pop up. Click my photo again, it takes you to my main profile. You should still be able to hear me. But as you'll see, I have an @ symbol that I mentioned the agency page. So that's kind of the way I talk about it. You can see where I say apply now. And so I've been doing that as a workaround. Um, we'll see. I'm still kind of, reviewing it and analyzing if that is going to be the way I continue to do it. I may bring it back to this page, but right now I'm doing it that way. In the past, I would have said, hey, if you click my profile, the same way I just told you to go to my profile, click my profile, my mini profile pops up, click my photo again, takes you to my main profile, and I kind of walk you through where you can find my services. Again, I had a link in the bio. But I removed it. And so mine was a stand. It was not a link tree. Um, we've heard from what she shared, it was all link in bio. She didn't make a distinction between web page versus link tree versus somebody had a link to their ETSY. I'm just going to spell it. And that was definitely problematic because that was another social media platform. And TikTok was like, no, no. And then this person was also a business account and they had a shop. So I think that was probably the problem too, because that combination of promoting TikTok shop and then you pushing people over to another marketplace. They were like, hey, pushing people off the platform. So I would say, if anything, if I was to give advice, if you're using ETSY in your bio, I probably wouldn't in particular. You said I have a link tree link. You do, Kim. Like I said, that was the message I got. She said no link in bio, but and so I don't have it. You said oh, you're glad you're here. TikTok's so jealous. Oh yeah, all the time. Jealous and petty, and a little greedy too. Just saying. A little greedy. It is a little greedy. Yes, I haven't changed it. You haven't changed it, Kim? I don't, like I said, I'm evaluating. I'm evaluating. I did change mine and I've been pushing Service Plus. You said a little. You said, you said a little greedy. You said little, a lot greedy, huh? Yes, thanks for the tip. You're welcome, friend. It is a lot, greedy. It is. How do you add the sounds? It's part of that's part of my tip earlier. If you haven't gone live, I don't want you to talk about your topic. I want you to practice and learn what's in here. Okay? So the sound effects is under the little wand. It looks like a pencil. So that's where it's located. How do you use Service Plus? Um, for me, Service Plus, I talk about, the Service Plus in the corner. I'll tell people if you want to learn about the agency, if you have questions about, 101 consultations, if you're still nervous, click my Service Plus. You can get an inbox message from me. The FAQs are there. So you kind of have to point out and talk about it. And so people will click that. And people who message me, I always follow up and send you a message back. Even though you're going to get an instant reply, I'm going to send you another message to get you to my agency page and stuff. Okay, tomorrow at 10, is that when you'll be discussing? I can talk about Service Plus more than, that's fine. I was talking about TikTok shop in particular. Thank you all who are here. Thanks, Jennifer. And then Martina, you could pin it. There's a Service Plus option here. You can pin. And so that's another way. You can pin messages. And so people can also click that and go to your inbox that way as well. So that's another way to get people to connect with you. And it's only 30 seconds and you can't pin it for another 3 minutes once it goes down. So every 3 minutes you can pin that. But again, you want to get in the habit of talking about it because people come and go so frequently. So I do offer one-on-one consultations as well as coaching if you're interested in those services, in addition to the free agency. So you can join the agency if you are a live host. All right. I started to set a Service Plus, but I didn't know how to use it. Yeah. So they do also have a training in a Discord. So my friend earlier, you all, can we hit 30K? Oh, look at y'all. Can we hit 30K? Let's do it. I'm only gonna stay though for another 10 minutes or so. It's 2 hours and 9 minutes right now, so we're gonna see how much longer I stay. Yes, we can. Look at y'all. Yes, we can. We can do it. Service Plus, if you've been getting those ads from them, scroll all the way down. They send the system notifications all the time. Scroll all the way down in that message, and they invite you to a Discord. He said, let me get my tap. Okay. So they invite you to a Discord for you to join that Discord. They really are trying to spread the word. And I think that Discord is like less than When I went there, I thought it was less than 3,000 people. It was like really low. It was like something that I was like, this is all y'all got in here? Thinking, you figure there's 170 million people on this app. So 3,000 people seemed it was like really low. So I need to go back and see how many people are in the Discord now. But they've been really promoting and putting a lot into their marketing of Service Plus. So you said I got 5% on the phone and 7% on the iPod. I'm trying. I gotta see what I got. My iPad is probably low too. um, you said it's at 6,300 now. Oh, 6,300 now? Okay. Okay. Yeah, when I went to that meeting, that was like 2 weeks ago, maybe 3 weeks ago. It was like 3,000. I was like, oh. Um, I was just in there. He was just in there. But that's still low. You know what I'm saying? Like in my mind, it should be like 100,000. Something really huge. It's not. You said this morning I was an hour and 45 minutes, and thanks to you. Oh, excuse me. Bless you. Bless me. You said, and thanks to you, awesome teaching. Ocean Summer said, what did she say? Might as well stay for 15 more minutes. All right. She is listening. I love it. Ocean Summer. She is on it, y'all. When she start going live, she's gonna be a force to be reckoned with. Cause girlfriend, she definitely knows what's happening on these TikTok streets, the live streets. You said I was in there. Okay. Might as well stay for 15 minutes. I love that. How do I find the Discord again? So if you got any Service Plus messages, any of those inbox messages, scroll all the way to the bottom of that message. It's like a message that says, want to join our Discord? Here, click to join our Discord. So yeah, so look and see in those messages if they have the Discord announcement at the end of it. I said, you sound like Dot right now. Did you stay? Did you stay or not? You was like, I ain't staying. This is Ocean. But no, you should have stayed. I sent her. I sent her there on purpose. Compared to all the people going live, it's a drop in the bucket. It is. It is. Yeah. Yeah. That's low. Eight. Yeah, you're right. 8 million, and you only got 6,300. So yeah. I stayed and did the 2 hours. There we go. Okay, got it. Yeah. So yeah, Leanne, it is low. And let me say this: the Reddit group for Creator Search Insights, that group is low. It's like 600. It was like super low, less than 600. I think it was like 575 or something. When I say just 575, it's not like in the thousands at all. So I was like, oh, this is super low, which is why they're trying to promote it. They're trying to really build up that space as well. After they sent the Discord message, they said my account will be changed, so I backed away. Oh, changed to business? My account didn't change. Yeah, I would have backed away too. So the Discord message said you'll be changed, or did you read it like they? I don't know. Yeah, be careful. But I don't think it will. I think what happens is if you click that you want that contact lead form, there are some features changing to say Service Plus. Change to say for Service Plus. Yeah, your account will change because they'll add the Service Plus, I guess, and activate it for you. That's fair if you join it. But just be careful. There's a contact lead form. And I guess there's a form that you can pin. I don't have it because I don't have a business account. But I guess there's a form you can get to get leads. Okay, so if you're interested in um, getting leads from them, you have to have a business account that you do have to activate. And so you got to switch to business, but you don't need the form. The reality is just pin the pin card, do the little pin card feature thing, talk about the Service Plus in the corner for people to answer the FAQs, and then ultimately you can ask people like, hey, send me your email address and I'll send you my information, for the agency or so there's things you can do as a workaround. You don't need to have a contact form. So I would tell you not to change the business unless you want to be a business account or if you're already a business account, but you don't need to do it. So just remember I said that. Um, all right, friends, let's see. We are close to 300,000 for the likes. So we'll see if we get there. I appreciate you all liking the live and supporting. Thank you so much. I see you all. Appreciate all the support. Thank you all for coming in for the fan club as well. Um, Let me just talk really quickly about the agency. We have plenty of people in the room who are in the agency, so definitely connect with these live hosts because they've been going live. The people I've been chatting with, they've been going live, many of them for easily 6, 9, 12 months. Like, there's a few new people in the room, but for the most part, you got a lot of the veterans in the room. And so just know you're learning from people who are doing it and going live, and they start off scared. They started off nervous. They wasn't quite sure where all the buttons and stuff were, and now they do it fluidly. Okay, so he said there's some pros, and yeah, it is. Yeah, you gonna be a pro soon, Kay. You getting there, friend. Keep going. You will be a pro. You're gonna be a pro at this thing. Each time gets easier. It does. It does. And don't let nobody tell you otherwise. It absolutely does. It does. So, like I said, anything you practice and do on a consistent basis, you get better. That's how it is. Still not sure about the buttons. You gonna get there. So that was my message for today. My newbies, if you have not gone live, you haven't done those first 3 lives, you got to do 3 lives over the course of 24 hours. So day 1, day 2, day 3, within 7 days. So don't be doing day 1 and then don't go back live again for 2 and 3 weeks. So get it out the way, do all 3, unlock all the features, and you have to go a total of 30 minutes. So make sure you do that as well and get it out the way and do your lives, okay? Only 2 weeks and I'm not sweating. There we go. Look at you. You're not sweating no more. You're like, oh, no, I'm good. You pulling up guests. You having whole conversations. You knitting all types of night. So you're good. In these 2 weeks, she has become a pro. How many followers do you need to have to go live? Typically, 50. Um, and so you want to keep growing. You got your blue box. I see you're level 10. Look at you. And you're 38 followers. So you just want to continue to connect with people and grow your community. That's going to be important. You all help me get my 18 more followers so I can go live. You gonna have to get a blue box too, friend, because I'm gonna tell you right now, you gonna get those 50 followers, and TikTok may or may not give you live access because you need to also, even though you're commenting, engaging, you also probably need to have that blue box next to you. So that shows that you are also leveling up in your live engagement as well. So you want to make sure you're leveled up. So I would say put some coins on your account, send a rose or whatever you need to send. Get your daily heart me and stuff. You said I gotta get better for cheers and applause stuff. Yes. That's part of the sometimes it can be overdone. I try my best not to do it all the time. But yeah, you definitely want that is to celebrate people and connect with them. Thank you so much, Martina. Thank you for the populars. 15 days going live with 10 people in a room at most. Tips to improve, please. Joyce, is that it, Joyce? Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you, friend. Um, what I will say, I want you to go back to basics. I'm learning. Okay, I got it. Whatever your topic is, whatever your topic is, I don't want you to talk about your topic. Okay? I want you to only spend time connecting with your viewers. Thank you for the populars, Sean. So Sean just sent those populars. I'm Sean B, learning TikTok with me. TikTok tips and trends, live host Monday through Friday, 8 p.m. Pacific time, and then cuts off. Thank you, Sean, for the populars. At the end of the day, you can click people's photo, read their bios. People are going to be coming and going. You're going to ask people, hey, where you're from? What states are you guys from? Put the states in the chat. Let me know who's here. I'm from Florida. You're doing things like that. Have you gone live before? You are only talking to your community. That's what I want you to do. Okay? And then the other part of what you could do is learn the different features. You're from California? Welcome to the room, friend. Appreciate you all being here. The other thing is I want you to play with the features. Whatever features here, if you're curious about this, Alex, you're from California. I did not know that. Welcome to the room. Welcome. Houston, Texas. I'm from California too. Are you? Look at the California folks. Home stretch you all. We gonna do it. We gonna do it. Yeah, we close. We close. We almost at 300. Lord. Okay. Oh wow. This is cool. NYC in the house. I didn't know. Oh, Kim's from NYC too. Northern, what is that? Northern California here. Wow, Cali is in the house for real. Chi-Town representing. I love it. Martina is from Chicago. I'm originally from Chicago. I'm a Chicago girl. I am from Chicago, South Side, and I live in Florida now. I live in Orlando. Cali to my phone is that to your phone is acting up, Elizabeth. Maryland, Lisa, Maryland, nice. South Carolina here. Oh wow, Craft with Wendy. Yes, NY, love it. You said yes, Michelle Obama. She is our forever first lady and representative of Chicago. um, Pauline, New Jersey here. I love it. I love it. Yes. So that engagement is so critical to your room. Just getting people to chat. Georgia. I didn't know you were from Georgia, Kay. Love that. Moonfall. Philly. I would not have guessed Philly. I don't know. I thought you were like a South Carolina, Virginia. I'll put you in there. Thank you so much for the follow, Pauline. I see you, friend. So yeah, I'm gonna guess Philly. All right. You said Ellis in Georgia. She is. She is a Georgia girl too. Um, so yes, thank you so much. Yes, I need tips on going live. You said I want to, and you said tell stories. Yes, tell stories. That's true. DMV area, send in. I love it. Send some love. Appreciate your friend. Um, so yeah, tips to go live. That's what we're talking about here. Essentially, what I tell my newbies. I don't want you to spend a lot of time on your topic. Now, okay, so Moonflower is a knitter. But what she's done masterfully. Did I say that right? Masterfully? Yeah, I'm putting a lot of syllable in there, but I'm tired. But look here, she does the engagement. She is doing the engagement, and that's bringing people in our room. She's bringing guests up in panels. They've been doing some knitting, and she's teaching, and she does it. Her camera's pointing towards her knitting, and she's seeing the chat, and she's talking to people in the chat. The whole time she's engaging, and she's talking about her knitting. So again, just think about what you're doing. I want you to go look at your recording. Oh, 300K. Thank you so much, y'all. Look at y'all. I love it. I appreciate all the support. I love it. Thank you so much, everybody. I teach pre-live tips to prep to go live. Pre-live tips. I heard that, friend. Because sometimes, yeah, you need that encouragement. You do, and knowing just some mere basics of where things are located. What I was saying in those first three lives, I want you to focus on your room, saying hello to them, engaging with them, asking questions about where you're from, reading bios. People will eventually start commenting back. People will eventually start engaging back. In the meantime, what you can say is, I'm new to this, and I'm just going to play around with the features. I'm going to click the wand, and I'm going to play with the effects. I'm going to play with the sound effects. I might play with the voice effects. How y'all doing? Okay? So you got all these voice effects in here, and you can decide on what you want to do and how you want to play with them. Okay? Hi, how are you? This is the soft voice. And you have voices where it is vibrato. Okay? So you have all these sound effects. You can do that as part of your live stream. How do you get the pink heart to show up in the effects? This one is called the heart gesture. Level up, I didn't know that. Yes, cool. It is. So just know, I don't want you guys to go and overthink this. And hey, Lisa, how you doing? Over 300K likes in the room. How do you get the clapping? That is part of the sound effects. And there's a sound effects bar that will sit at the bottom here. And then I want you guys to read what's in here. So if you look, I didn't say this earlier, if you look up here at the number of people in the room, it actually does have, Taquan, how are you, friend? It actually has the a question mark in the corner that talks about who are the top viewers. And the people sitting up here are your top viewers and engagers. Don't miss out on that opportunity also, because those people are supporting your live stream. So you want to shout them out. You want to make sure they feel seen and heard too. You got Moonflower, Coach Chantel, Coach Rhonda, Wendy Sunshine, Pals, Janelle, Kim Love Jones, Trisha T, Elizabeth, Lee Ann, Love Universified, Hands in Motion, Def Signature, Lorraine, my other account, the agency account. Kim Lowell Jones' backup account is in here too. Donna, Martina, Sean, Lisa Kelly, Sultry Nana, Joy, Keys with K, Lisa, Craft with Wendy, Glow. I'm gonna stop there, y'all. But you get the picture. These are people in your room. So click that sometimes and say hello to people. You know, as y'all can tell, when I start shouting people out there, it's like I'm gone. But that's okay. People will come and go all the time in your room. Thank you so much, Sultry Nana. But I want you guys to go back to basics. When I click that number, it also has a question mark. So it tells you very clearly who gets points, how those points are calculated. You know, and so I want you guys to look at that too. I don't want you to miss out on that. Def Signature is my business scout. Is it really? Hey, friend. Oh, welcome to the room, Def Signature. He said, so again, just know that's how you can get other engagement and also know while you're in the room what's going on. Click your daily heart me, kind of see what's happening there, understand how to get the heart me. What is the heart me? I never knew that. Yeah. Click your profile. You have your gift gallery in there. Read that. There's question marks in that. Read your click your level. It might be level 0 or it might be whatever level of engagement is. Click that level. That's the blue box. And then the blue screen pops up. Read that question mark. I want you guys to know what's happening in your life. And everything I'm telling you to do, you can do as a viewer. Everything I just told you to click around to, you can click as a viewer. There's question marks throughout this live stream. And then the bottom bar area is unique to a live host. But up here, all this is fair game. You can be clicking and reading the whole time. So just know that that's what I want you to do. If you're concerned about people engaging with you, think about what would make you engage. Okay? What would make you engage, or what would make you swipe out the room? What makes you stay? What makes you want to be a part of a community? What is it about what you're sharing? Because sometimes we get so wrapped up into what we're sharing and how we're communicating, and we miss the bigger picture. How do we get people to engage back? Because this is an engagement app. We think what we're talking about is so important. I told the story the other day about we think our baby is the most beautiful baby. Okay? Sometimes our baby ain't all that cute. I'm just saying. And so think about how you get that engagement. All right? And how you will want people to engage with your live. And then go view other people's lives that talk about what you talk about. Okay? This is an engagement app. It is. Mm-hmm. So when you go view those other lives, how are they getting engagement? What kind of questions are they asking? What are they saying? She's so precious. I know. Y'all, I have to tell this story real quick. My daughter, she's 20. I distinctly remember this. My daughter had baby acne. So when she came out, her skin broke out really bad. She had like a little baby acne rash. And she was kind of on the brighter side. So her little acne looked reddish. So I distinctly remember pushing her in a stroller down the street, and one of my neighbors saw her and came over to the stroller. Oh, you have the baby? And looked, and they didn't have the nerve to say the baby was cute. They just said, oh, look at the baby. I was like, Lord. So I said, well, she has baby acne. I had to say something real quick because I saw it in their face. They was like, oh, what's going on with this baby? And my daughter is gorgeous. She is a beautiful girl. But that moment, that week or so in her life, her little life, she was not cute at all, y'all. She was not a cute baby. So everybody's baby ain't cute. So yes, but with that being said, go back and look at your recordings. Go back and look at your live stream. I know that's hard sometimes. Morning, thank you so much. Jennifer, why'd you say morning? Where are you located, Jennifer? You said New Year. Look at that baby. Did they say nice stroller? They should say nice stroller. Oh, where'd you get the stroller from? Louisiana. Oh, you said good morning. morning. I was like, where are you, in the UK or something? I was like, where did you say good morning? But welcome to the room, friend. Um, but yeah, so just know you need to look at your recordings. Your recordings are there for you. So look and see what's happening in your life. How are you communicating? What do you need to change? My morning night shifter. Okay, got you. Well, welcome, friend. Oh, my 20-year-old would be mortified if she knew I shared a baby story. Oh, she's used to me now. She's like, oh, my mom will be talking about me all the time. Her and her brother. Her brother is 5. We call him pencils in the microwave because he put pencils in the microwave at school. That was a whole story, y'all. But yeah, the fire department had to come. So yes. And when I say that to him now, he looks at me like, you still remember that? Why are you telling me? Why are you telling me? It just happened a few months ago, so it ain't a long time ago. But he's like now feeling himself like I would never do that now. So, but yeah, so they'll live. Yeah, my kids too. Oh, oh my goodness. Um, so but look at your recordings, guys. I know, and I share this story all the time too. This is the heart gesture. The heart gesture came about because I talk with my hands. My hands, and so I had somebody early in my life. They was like, "Are you doing American Sign Language?" And I was like, "No." so so I'm not doing sign language. So then in my recordings, I went back to look at it and I was like, oh my gosh, my hands is like flinging all over the place. And I said, I need to find something. I need to find something. And so now I do the heart gesture. That's kind of my little nervous thing. Or if I see you guys do something, I'll send the heart gesture as a way to say thank you and gratitude to you. And then I talk a lot now with my hands down below so that hopefully they're not flinging as much. But again, I had to go back and look at the recordings because I had to see what my viewers saw. And again, it was a bit much, y'all, because the clips that you could use for the recordings, I couldn't use them because it was my hands was just everywhere. I'm just talking. so so just know, look at your recordings, see what your viewers are seeing, see how you are engaging in what you're saying. Oh, thank you. Look at you, friend. Thank you. That was your first gift. Appreciate that. The Subway Stepper. Look at there, friend. Welcome to the room. Hey, Senti Mill, thank you so much. I just say as I share my heart with you, please share your heart with me. I love that. I love that. Welcome to the room. Thank you so much. I'm signing up for the professional accountant TikTok. Offer me. Oh, how do I get it? I think that's a scam. I'm just saying, don't do it. If it sounds too good to be true, it's not true. That ain't. I ain't never heard of that program. I'm just saying. So don't do it. That sounds like somebody scammed you. If that was in your inbox and a fake system notification, don't do it because they might be trying to hijack your account. So don't sign up. Okay, that would be my recommendation. How do I get coupons to offer in my shoppable lives? The seller offers those. So reach out to the seller for the product, or sometimes TikTok has coupons too, and they would show up in the corner of your live stream. So as people will click the products in the corner. Um, you said honestly, I get what you're saying. I'm a watcher in videos where someone is over using their hands. Yep, yep, yep. Check your emails also for coupons. Yeah, that's true. Check your emails. Yep. Makes me distracted. Yeah, it is. It's a lot. You said I need a nap. Get a nap. Oh, you about to go live. Oh, okay. So I scrolled on. Yeah, it is. It is. And so just think about your viewers. I'm about to wrap up soon. Your viewers are reflections of you. Okay? So what you don't like to see, hear, experience, you got to assume that the people you're attracting are similar. Okay? So people come in my live all the time and they're like, oh, you're so different from those other live hosts that yell at you and do all this other, their room is so high energy, it's calm here. And at the end of the day, I'm just a calm person anyway, but I know I don't care for those type of lives. That's not a live room I would sit in because that's not my demeanor. That doesn't attract to me. I'm not attracted to that. And everybody likes their own way, their own style. And you best believe those people probably attract people who are similar to them. They like the high energy. They like the louder, more boisterous type personality. And so just think about what you like to see and experience. Your viewers are going to be similar, okay? You said that's the reason I'm here. I love that. Thank you so much. Same here. I love your spirit. I appreciate it, friend. I appreciate that. And so yeah, that's the way you need to look at this. Yep. I can relate to this. Yep. Yep. Hey friend, how you doing? Thank you so much for the follow. Disaster specialist, how you doing, friend? Yes, I'm cold as a fan. I'm cool. Yeah, I'm cool as a fan. You're chill too. I love it. Thank you all. Appreciate the follow. I appreciate everybody coming through. Totally your vibe attracts your tribe. Oh, I like that tribe. Bars. I love that. Let me pin that so y'all get that. Your vibe attracts your tribe. So and that does matter. So engagement matters from you as a live host. So go back. This is the challenge for the week. Okay? This is your challenge. Don't talk about your topic. Don't talk about your topic. If you're new, I'm not talking about veterans, but if you're new, you're just starting off, and your concern is engagement, um, put your topic to the side, and I want you to engage with your community. I want your whole live to be about you chatting casually with them, asking people where they're from, asking people what they're doing, asking people questions about being new to the app, and have you can have some core questions relating to your topic, that you just out of curiosity, almost like if you're doing a poll and trying to figure out what your audience thinking. Think about it as like a focus group. Like you're using them as a focus group to figure out what are things they're interested in. But yeah, do that. Play games. Do the poll like I did with you guys. Oh, we're almost at 300. We are at 315. Look at there. Oh my gosh. I appreciate all the support, guys. I've never seen these many likes. So I appreciate all the liking that's happening. You guys are so awesome. Um, so yeah, so I'm gonna wrap up. Totally your vibe attracts your tribe. I love that. Great advice. So just keep that in mind. And if you're doing your first 3 lives and you're trying to unlock all the features, again, you're playing with the effects. You're finding out what things are on the screen. What do you have access to? That's what you're doing. And you said, awesome, thank you. One talks back. What you said, no one, you say no one talks back. What am I doing? So yeah, that's what I'm saying. I want you to talk to the people. I want you to talk to people. Ask people where they're from. What state are you from? Come on in. Read their bios. Click their photos. When they come in, you are quickly clicking people. So my friend, the 3 subway stepper, stepping in health and movement makes a difference. Like Nike, just do it. Period. And then it cuts off. Poodle. What does it say? Poo? What did you say? It got cut off. Deaf Signature Solutions, VA Mobile Notary. Okay, that's your business account. Estate plan and the trust agent. I love that. Student loan expert, wedding. You do a lot, friend. I'm just saying. You do a whole lot. There's a whole lot going on in that bio. Welcome to the room. I know this is Janelle. Welcome to the room. Grace, I was waiting for you to send that vote sticker, that vote comment. Appreciate you being here, Grace. Grace, don't spam the chat though, but I appreciate you being here. Shannon, how you doing? I do. You said I do. You do, friend. There's a whole lot that you do. There's a whole lot. All right. Let me let y'all go. I appreciate y'all. If you want to join the agency, the first step is to go live. All right. So the agency is an agency of supporters. I'm a creator network agency. It's a TikTok program. It's a free program helping creators go live. You're rookies until you are someone who is graduated and you made a lot of diamonds on this app. And that means that you monetize significantly. 500,000 diamonds, is pretty much that graduation threshold. That's what you're trying to get to in 1 month. So if you can get there over the course of a month, that's great. And TikTok applauds that. And you can still stay with the agency, but that's what you're striving for. Agencies are there to support you, coach you. We also are able to give you strategy and monetization strategy as well, but also to protect you. So the agency has a platform called the Backstage System where we can help with your go live process and help you build and grow, but also we can look at your live stream real time. We can look at your analytics. I teach about making sure you look at your analytics as well, and then also making sure that you are not in violation or ban. So if you're in violation or ban, we can help to submit an inquiry on your behalf to get your account back. It's a free program. It's free program. Okay, because TikTok pays you from the engagement that comes in your live stream, and then they take a percentage, and then with their percentage they pay agencies a few percentage. So that's how it works. Okay, so the max you could earn per live is 40%. TikTok takes 60. You do have these weekly missions where you can earn up to 13%. Most people don't get that. I remember I talked earlier about the A-leaguers, they get it. But at the end of the day, you're here, you're growing, and TikTok wants you to make as much as possible. So a lot of it is based on how you're building your fan club, how many days a week you're going live, and then also how you are leaguing up. Okay? So all that is part of what you want to put into consideration as you go live. What was I about to say? So my agency in particular, I go live twice a day. I also have weekly meetings. Tomorrow meeting is at 6:30. We have a standing meeting at 6:30 on Sundays. We go on Zoom. We're meeting over there. Thank you, Jennifer. And then we also have a school platform where you can get resources and collaborate with other creators. There's posts in the community over there. And then we have the group chat here on TikTok, as well as um, the group chat where you can post content as well as post when you're going live so people can join your live. It's an agency of supporters. We know how to tap the screen. You heard all the things about getting us to 300, and I guess we're gonna do 25 before I get off. 1,000 likes. And so at the end of the day, it's a great community. But what I teach is that what you put in as a viewer and then as a future live host is ideally how you're building community, and that can be reciprocated. Not all the time. Hello, JTK all day. Not all the time, but at the same time, you have to be an engaged viewer to get that engagement back as well. Okay? So keep that in mind. I want you guys not to miss some of the bigger pictures here. It's about what you're doing as well. Okay? Can you tell us again how many times you have to be on live the first month, please? How many times you have to be on live the first month? First, you start with how you can be consistent. I mean, if I were you, I would do a 30-day challenge and go live every day. Why not? Just saying. Thank you so much, Jennifer. Appreciate it. So, but there's no rule. Ideally, you want to go live and you want to keep going live, and you want to build community. You want to learn the features. You want to learn how to engage. You're doing that, and that practice makes progress, and you get better and more comfortable and fluid at it. But there's no hard and fast rule. Now, my agency does not have rules as we speak today on how many days a week you have to go live and how many hours. I will be instituting rules. I'm just going to be honest with you. At some point, I'm going to have to institute rules. I think it's going to be in April that we're going to have to start with a soft process of instituting rules, and with the renewal, it probably will become a requirement because TikTok changed the rules for us as agencies to make sure people are being committed to the process. There's no point in joining an agency if you're not going to go live. So just keep that in mind. Thank you so much for everything today. I really appreciate it. You are so welcome, friend. Thank you so much for being here. How do I join the agency? So do you go live, Pauline? Let me know. Hello, I just joined. Welcome to the room, Pastor. How do we join? You're so sweet. You gotta go live first. So let me know, respond back that I go live and what your live schedule is. Because you can't join if you're not already going live because you're gonna get denied. So then I'm gonna say, well, start going live. Not yet, I wanna do it. Okay. We'll start going live. When will you be back? Tomorrow at 10 a.m. I go live twice a day, 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. Eastern daily. Yep. Eastern. So go live every day. And Pastor, let me know if you go live. In the meantime, if you want to click my Service Plus down here, I'm going to pin it also. Just let me know if you want to join the agency. I do go live at 9 a.m. every day. Oh, really? Is it Santia? Is that it? Thank you so much for being here. I'll be back to see you tomorrow afternoon. All right, friend. I'm going to pin this. If you guys want to message me, just message me that you want to join the agency. I'll send you the link. It's also here. If you click my photo, my mini profile is going to pop up. Click my photo again. It takes you to my page. And in my page is my Creator Network agency. So on my Creator Network agency is in my bio, is my stand store. Okay, so that's what I'm going to inbox you if you message me here. Okay, so that's another way to get it. So the agency application is there. Thank you all. I appreciate it. Hey, 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 friend. How are you? Thank you so much for being here. I'm about to get off. I've been live for 2 hours and 46 minutes, y'all. Thanks again for another informative session. You're so welcome, Elizabeth. You are so welcome. Make sure you guys, if you guys got your daily heart mate, claim your points. Claim your points up top. So that's where you go back, click that, and you just go down and claim those points. The heart me points, the comment points, setting a live notification points. If you sent populars, those points. If you sent gifts, those points. You are claiming your points. The bonus points at the top. You're claiming points so that you can level up in my room. That's what the fan club is about. You want to level up as a fan club member. We had a great live today. This has been a lot of views. I appreciate you all coming in. We had 77 new follows. That's awesome. I'm just saying. It's been great. Pastor, you just followed, so mine be 78, y'all. Thank you for that follow, friend. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. I appreciate all the support. You guys have been amazing. It's been a good life. So the weekends are always pretty good. I'm just gonna say that, you guys. You deserve it. Oh, mailbox, I appreciate that. You said that's good. Appreciate that. So I appreciate the support, you all. So I'm gonna be back. He said I am less than 700. No way, Kim. So March. Why not? March. You'll have it by the end of March. Yeah. We need to celebrate that. The 10K celebration. Yes. 10K celebration. You'll definitely have it maybe during the month of March. Pretty soon. Yeah, March is your month. You and me can. Oh, y'all both gonna be doing it in March? Y'all gonna have 10K celebrations? I love it. Keep me posted. Hey guys, so campaign starts tonight. Did y'all hear me? Campaigns start tonight at midnight for the agency. You said I hit 9 today. Did you just hit 9 today? Oh, I didn't know that. It says 9100. Oh, wow. So all that happened today. Okay, look at you. Nice. Mine's might be sooner if I go twice a day. Yes, it will be. It will be. It will be. 10K celebrations. I love it. I love it. I love it. So we'll see. So I was just saying campaigns are starting today, so I don't want you guys to miss out on the campaigns, okay? We did hit 325 likes too, 25K likes. I love that. And so make sure you guys, what is the campaigns? Moonflower. What I want you to do, I'm sniffling, I don't know what's happening. I want you to go to the campaign area for the agency. Let's see, friend, let's go here. Let me go to my shop page. You said, I need ideas for a 10K party, y'all. Ooh, ask your super fans. That's a good super fan question. Ask them. We're going to celebrate. Do a battle. You two, Kim, y'all do a battle. And let me know if I need to coordinate. You only need to stay 10 more minutes. Who, me? Y'all funny. I'll stay 10 more minutes. When I start doing stuff like this, the 10 minutes are gonna go anyway. They're gonna go so fast because y'all, we're sitting here chatting and stuff. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate it. So really quickly, this is the profile. I'm showing this for Moonflower. Moonflower asked about campaigns. Yep, I want an interagency battle. Okay, so you don't want who you had the last time though. We ain't battling her no more. Here, so my new people, y'all gonna ask what battles are. I'm gonna explain that in a second too. Okay, so if you hit TikTok Studio, with our agency. So you want somebody in the agency. That's right. Okay. So we'll get you. We'll get you settled. You might do Flourish. Okay. Flourish and Kim. That would be an interesting battle. That might be a good one. Let's see what happens. Um, he said, "Now, Mr. Treetop." Okay, really quickly, y'all. This is for you, Moonflower. When you click TikTok Studio, you want to go to the live side. So you're going to go to live side. Campaigns are under here. I want you to click campaigns, and this is going to be the campaign hub. These are all TikTok campaigns. You do want to look at some of these campaigns, especially on a monthly basis, 3 hours. I'm about to hit 3 hours. Kim said I got to stay 10 minutes. I got to stay 10 minutes. So I'm about to get off in 10 minutes. So at the top though, this is not in an agency. This account is not an agency. Because you're in the agency, you actually have a different look. You're going to see official, and you're going to see creator network. Okay? You're going to see creator network at the top. I want you to click creator network, and you'll see the creator network agency campaigns you are a part of. Let me check, because I said that slowly. I was like, is she a part of them? Or did you join after I set it up? Because I did it early. But no, you were in the agency. Some people are not in it though yet, I don't think. So who joined in the last week? I think I have to add some people. You just made me think of that. Who do I need to add? Did you get a notification? Let me know if you got a notification, Moonflower. Let me know if you got a notification. Because I would not be surprised. You should be in here though. There's no way to quickly search. Oh wait, yes it is. Okay, you're in it. Okay, good. All right. So I'm good. So you're in it. You should see campaigns. You should have gotten a system notification. The other thing I want you guys to do is make sure you turn on this little flag. That's where you get notifications. So if you click that, nice. You can set notifications. Okay. For any campaigns, whether it's the agency ones or TikTok campaigns, as they start, you want to click those campaigns. All right. So I'm in it. I should go to Creator Network 1. Yes, if you want to, and if you want to see what it's about, the description should be there where it's talking about the campaign. And when you are live over here in this corner, this is where TikTok promotes different campaigns. The agency campaign will show up here as well. Backwards again. So the agency campaign will show up there. So anytime you're in your live, you can just swipe through and see the one for the agency. It's 2 that you're belonging to. One is for it's a live madness. All right. So this is to get to it's like a bracket. So you guys are gonna get eliminated. So the top 25 goes to round 2, top 10 goes to round 3, and then the top 3 will win a prize. Hey Trixie, how you doing, friend? And then the one for the milestone, the 100K milestone one, the diamond milestone, that's the one that you're in. That's where you're trying to get to 100K diamonds in 1 month. And that's why I'm telling y'all, let me know if you want to do a battle. All right? Let me know if you want me to sign you up for something early in this month. Ideally, early, because you want to get through the first round. Ideally, that battle would give you a little bit of an edge. Okay? So if you're trying to do the bracket, or if you're trying to do your rookie. A rookie showdown's better for me being new. Say that again. A rookie showdown. You're in them automatically. Yeah, you the agency ones you don't have to accept. You're in them automatically, so you automatically join them. Is that what you're asking? So look at the requirements and see how you can kind of move up. Are you at 3 hours yet? No, not yet. 2 hours and 55 minutes. Not quite 3 hours. 2 hours and 55 minutes. So yeah, so keep that in mind. You want to do you require your members to do battles? I do not. I encourage it. I don't strongly encourage, but you know, you have people who will say, "Hey, I'm not making enough. I'm wondering what's going on. I'm kind of discouraged. What's happening?" And I tell them, "Hey, one way to do it is battle. What the other way is to do the campaigns. Sign up for those campaigns. You got some people who battle every single live. They just turn it on. They have guests that they request up, and they just do a battle. And so you do have that happening, and it's not a bad strategy because few people have moved up in their league, and people come in and randomly come in and support their battles. So it does happen. I think what many of the people in the agency, they're wearing their professional hat, and to do that seems uncomfortable. But after you do it and after you get used to it, it's not a bad thing. And it helps to, unite your community. It also helps with bringing new visibility to your live because you have other live hosts that are, you're meeting their community for the first time, and people follow you and connect with you. So it's really a good thing. And then there's the monetization piece of it too. Hey, Coach Rhonda, thank you so much. Appreciate you both. Thank you so much for the roses. Appreciate the support, everybody. So I don't want you guys to miss the big picture. So I say that, but you decide what's best for you. Um, and I don't require it, but at the end of the day, it is part of a strategy, and a lot of the TikTok campaigns will have you battle. That is part of it, and then you'll see Community Fest that's happening in the summer months. They require it. If you're going to participate in that, Live Fest had a lot going on. I'm in the live liftoff campaign through TikTok currently. Oh, nice! Look at you. So pay attention to the campaigns, and a lot of times your community will support you. They're like, oh, let me support you in this campaign. Okay. So appreciate you all being here. Thank you so much for the support this particular live. I got a couple minutes left. Who is going live? Who's going live? Thank you all for supporting my live. I appreciate all the support that's come through. Um, Let me know if you guys have any final questions. I'm happy to answer questions as well. And let me know if you're going live over the next throughout the evening. We currently have some people in the agency that are live as we speak. Sarah, she does. She's the empty nester junk journaler, so she does like the scrapbooking, junk journaling activity. So she's live. You also have Jennifer Springs. She is live. She does crafting and she does some reading narrative type live. We have Black Lotus who is live. She does music lives mainly. She's singing. She teaches you how to play piano. And then we have Miss Sweetie Pie. She is live as well. She is cooking. She's a cooking live. So let's see. Catch up on some comments. You said gonna go live in an hour. Look at you, Elizabeth. Nice, nice. Elizabeth, what time zone? What time zone are you in? I go live tomorrow morning at 10:30 a.m. Lorena, thank you so much. Just started day 3. Okay, Sarah, what happens when I get to the next level? You keep going live. You keep going live. You just keep going live, friend. I don't know what else to tell you. Let me know what you meant by that. What's the next level? What do you mean? Um, and who's the first one? Junk journaler. Her she is Sarah. You know what? She's Sarah. Sarah. What's Sarah's full name? Sarah is. Let me see if it shows. Sarah S. Craft Nest. That's her username. Sarah S. Craft Nest. As an empty nester. Like craft and nest together. Thanks, you're welcome. What's the best way to learn how to go live? So many buttons and gifts. Kate, you want to just go live in those first lives? You're literally going in and pressing buttons, reading what's there, playing with the effects. These are effects. You got the sound effects too. You're just going live. It's one of those things. Learning by doing is helpful. There is a live academy. So if you want to go on the live center, so on your profile, click TikTok Studio. At the top it says post and live. If you click that, there's a live academy, and you can look at some videos about how to go live. Some beginner videos are there, so that could help people too. I need to talk about that more, but that is another way just to kind of learn if you want to do some training and research beforehand. But go to other people's lives. Go to do your live. That's gonna help you. You said probably 9:30 Eastern, Moonflower. That's when you're gonna go live? Okay, perfect. That's it. And so pressing the buttons, there is a practice mode. You could do that as well. Sarah S. Craft. Without the ER on the end, but craft nest. Yep. Thank you so much, Kim. How do you play games online? That would be if you have a co-host, you could play the that's the battle. Those are the matches. You hit the two boxing gloves. You also could play a bean game where you have to have your hand and have the bean showing. You could do the drawing game where you're drawing symbols on the screen. That's another way to do it. So yeah, there's a couple different games. They activate the drawing game turns on while you're live with it by yourself. So you click the three dots and you click the drawing game. There's trivia. There's some polls, trivia too. You said I'm going live in about 30 minutes. A Saturday pop up. Nice. Coach Rhonda, she is awesome. Awesome. She does, her live is focused on helping women. She's a mindset and clarity coach supporting women 40 plus to get clarity, get unstuck, and shift thinking. And then it cuts off for me. But she talks a lot about those limiting beliefs. So if you're somebody who's nervous, afraid, scared, shy, all the things, um, Coach Rhonda would be a good person to go to because she helps you kind of think about your mindset for being in this space and doing the things that you always wanted to do, but ultimately you had maybe these beliefs that say you're not capable, you're not experienced enough, you're not knowledgeable enough, um, you're not good enough. Whatever the things are that you do, that self talk, or maybe your environment is feeding that narrative, that negative narrative to you, she's helping you understand that that's not your reality. That doesn't have to be your situation. And you don't have to claim that. And how do you shift your thinking? And what are some practical things you can do? So she's awesome. She's awesome. So just know these are people that are already in the agency, and you can connect with them. I need Coach Rhonda. Connect with Coach Rhonda. Jennifer, connect with Coach Rhonda. She is your person. You said that's me. Definitely. You said I'll be there. Move, Laura. You said you are past 3 hours. Now I am past 3 hours. I know I am. I'm about to get off, y'all. We'll check out the Academy too. Definitely. Just dive in. Got it. Yep, that's it. That's it. Just go for it. So, all right, my dear friends. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for the roses. I appreciate everybody who's here. I will see you guys in these TikTok streets. I'll be back tomorrow at 10 a.m. Thank you so much. 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. Eastern. And you know, practice makes perfect progress. It is not perfect. You just keep practicing, you keep doing it, you keep showing up, and you will get better. Okay. Love you too, Kim. Thank you for the watching. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the comments. Thank you for the stickers. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you for the engagement. Okay. So I appreciate everybody's here, and I will be back. And appreciate you. All right. Take care, everybody. Bye bye. You have almost 400. I do. I do. Look at me. Look at y'all. Thank y'all. Thank you so much for your time. You are so welcome. You guys are so welcome. I appreciate everybody who's here. So you guys got this. All right. We got this. Thank you for the daily flower. You must have claimed your points. I know I do that all the time. So claim your points, everybody. If you have points to collect, you're going to click the heart me up here again. And you're just going to go down and claim your points. All right. So make sure you claim those points. That's how you level up in someone's room. So if you're new, that's part of the things you want to do. All right. All right. Good night, everybody. You said backup account. Okay, gotcha. All right. All right. Take care, friends. Bye-bye. Thank you. Everybody who's here, I am exhausted, but thank you. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate everybody who's here. Um, Thank you so much for being here. I am about to get off. I'm nasally, so I think I'm trying to catch something. So I appreciate everybody who's been here. Thank you all for hanging out with me. Appreciate all the support. I will be back tomorrow at 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. Eastern. All right. Appreciate everybody. Take care. Bye-bye.